Let's make the dream come true for everybody's favorite intergender wrestling champion of the world, Andy Kaufman. With your teamwork, we can reward Andy with the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame Inductee Award. I'll drive the point home with hashtag AK4WWEHOF2014. Email that to your friends and family. Also tweet at WWE, at WWE Universe, and at Jerry Lawler, and tell them how badly and how much we want Andy in the Hall of Fame. Hashtag AK4, that's the number 4, WWEHOF2014. Hashtag AK4 WWEHOF2014. Post it on your Facebook, your Tumblr, your Reddit, your StumbleUpon, your YouTube, forums, blogs, podcasts, spray painted on the side of large abandoned industrial facilities. Put it anywhere and everywhere. Hashtag AK4 WWEHOF2014. Sponsored by Andy's Army.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from Tampa Bay, Florida, March 12, 2014. Tonight's episode, Why We Hate Slovak. We hate him so much.
You and me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart.
Yes,
is
welcome back.
for
Double
you.
special in the house. Hold on.
My soul is
Another episode Wednesday night in the studio. JB Lee, Tiffany Barbee with a question already, and I'm Chris Gorges. Yes.
Who's Slovak?
Who is Slovak?
Who is Slovak?
Do I know?
You know him.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yes. His name is right up there.
Yeah, it's on the board.
He's
Your
the one.
thing is all crooked. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
he's
say.
the one who's going to start the new podcast with Chris and kick us to the curb.
No, that's not him.
Huh?
That's Laszlo.
Same thing.
What's Slovak?
Same difference.
Is it a comedian?
Yes. Slovak is a Slovakian comedian. He used to call into our radio show and sit there and basically rip off. Who was he ripping off, Chris? You told me this. Yeah. Chris likes accusing other people of hacking. So
Yeah, that's what I'm known for, accusing other people of hacking. Right. No, Slovak is an old friend of the show. He used to call on the terrestrial show on Tan Talk. He is, as Jordan said, like a Eastern Bloc comedian. He's a very angry fella.
yes.
Very angry. I can't remember. You're right. I did compare him to somebody. I didn't say rip off. I may have said ripped off.
Yeah, you may have said that.
I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Double Special. Yes, later on in the show, 9 o'clock, hopefully Slovak will grace us with his presence on the air, and we can hear this. What will you think of that, Tiffany? What are you looking at my shirt for? What do you
I was thinking that's a cool shirt.
It's an anarchy shirt. It's all anarchy.
Anarchy.
Okay, so
What do I think about a guy?
yeah, named Slovak, an angry Eastern Bloc.
I don't care.
You don't care at all?
No, why would I care?
You're right. It was stupid
Yeah.
for me to ask.
Why? Yeah. It was just an intro.
It was
I
stupid.
threw everybody off.
No,
by
you throw me
improvising.
off. I was fine.
I
She
threw you
doesn't
off
care.
completely.
Well, I didn't know who it was. You said I hated somebody.
I know, but you could just okay. Anyway,
I said why we. It was possibly a royal we.
we got a great show for you lined up. As always, hopefully phone calls from Marty Hoffman, our regulars. We're gonna play some old stuff that we haven't played in a while, which are the phone calls that Brad McClain, who we haven't heard from in a long time.
Yeah.
He used to send us phone calls, and they're very funny. Now he's putting that. We need to replay them. So we're gonna
He's
play one of
moving
those.
on, you know.
No, but I think that we only played them like once, and then we never played them again.
Right,
And he
yeah.
did give them to us
Yeah,
to play.
they
so
are really funny.
they are right, Tiffany. They're very funny.
We wanna
Plus,
lure
you
him
know-
I
back.
should tell him to call in.
Well, whatever you want. I don't want to force him. I know he's working when he
Yeah.
calls, and he's got
Don't want
fish.
to push him into anything.
Yeah, he's got fish and whatnot.
What?
So we'll play a little bit like. Also, we're going to talk about Travisphere, and I don't. Before we talk about it, well, we'll get to that later. And it's not a slam, Travis. So don't get paranoid.
It's totally a slam, Travis.
Okay, but we we want to talk about his podcast, which is doing pretty well, I guess, on Podomatic, and so we'll do that.
Yeah.
and other things. Also, Hooligan, we got a couple of great shows lined up for you. Next week on the air, we'll have Kerry White. He's an old friend of mine, a very funny comedian. He's more of a preacher than a comedian.
Kind of like a preacher, yeah.
Yeah, he's preachery.
Next week it's going to be a Jesus show.
It'll be a Jesus show. And then the show that on April 2nd that Tiffany will be out. You'll be in L.A., Tiffany, correct?
I will be in L.A.
He will be in L.A. In the studio, Marty Hoffman, Joe Davison, Megan Chapnick. It's going to be a Hooligan show. So it will be perfect.
I don't want anyone to use my microphone
All right, we'll rent a microphone.
or my earphones.
Then take them with you
I'm
to L.A.
taking them all with
No, don't.
me.
Are you really would take
Oh.
them?
I don't trust you. Look, why do you care?
Trust
if
you?
you're
What?
not going to
Look,
use it, then
hold
why
on.
do
I brought you
care?
a present.
Is it a
Oh,
condom
it's a
for
toilet.
my stuff?
No, it's a towelette.
Oh. It sounds
See?
like a condom to put over my
Now
whole
you
thing.
know when you come back, you can Purell it with the thing.
Yeah, what do you think's going to happen exactly, though? I mean, when you say they're going to, what do you think is going to happen? Like they're going to drop it and break it? Or are you afraid of like mechanical? Or
Well,
just the
it's
fact?
mine.
Okay, I understand that it's yours, but what do you think's going to happen?
It's just mine.
Okay, answer the question.
I don't like sharing. I'm an only child.
Okay, so it's not that you think anything's going to happen. You just don't like sharing. Say that. Start off with that. It's so much easier to get emotionally attached to what you're saying if you start off with like, I don't like sharing. Oh, okay. She doesn't like sharing. That makes.
Yeah, but
I'm thinking like you think they're going to break it, and here
Well,
I'm.
probably.
No, because I wanted to somehow say to you, it's okay. I'll take care of it, but there's nothing I can do for. I don't like to share.
Well, it's
I can't help
probably
you with
why
that.
I don't like sharing, because I feel like people, like one time I shared a Barbie doll,
Mhm.
and then someone decided to cut off its hair and color its face. People have no respect for things.
I think it's ironic that Tiffany Barbee was sharing Barbie dolls.
I'm wondering if she like shared it with the other person in her head. I think it was one of her personalities. or
Oh
something.
my God, dude!
I don't
She
have
comes out
more
of it,
than-
and she's like, "What did you do to my doll?"
Can I have this?
Yes.
It was a gift.
Sweet.
Wow. All right. So anyway, so in the studio, Megan and Joe. It's going to be a great show. We're gonna
That's
all get-
right. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be Megan Chapnick and Joe Davidson, co-founders of Red Gear Studios.
Mm-hmm. And Marty Hoffman. What is he famous for?
Pizza. He brings you pizza.
His Adam's apple.
His Adam's apple.
He's famous
His
for
yellow shirt and shoe combo.
Oh my God. The phone number is 727-475-6139. If you want to give us a call, give us a little bit of time as we get out a few things. I just want to say this, Tiffany. How are you? Because I feel like the last couple of weeks we haven't really talked much to you and found out like what's going on with you in general. You know what I mean? Like you've made a couple of trips, and before that we were talking about the dating thing, and she was
I
sharing a
know.
lot about herself.
And now she's like all clammed up again. Let's delve deep inside Tiffany Barbee.
And I'm not looking for dirt. I'm just, how are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah. The classes are going good. The karate
martial
class,
arts
martial
stuff?
arts. Yep.
Yep, they're
Okay.
going very well. I'm teaching at the North Pinellas YMCA now.
Okay. So you're teaching at two places or a different
I have
place?
2 places.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Moving up. Just
How many
moving that way.
classes do you teach a week?
3. Well, there's 3 days a week,
Okay.
and I have like a couple classes each night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working like 6 hours now.
But everything else in general, did you say 6 hours?
Just move on, dude. Don't even think about it.
I did, but then it hit my brain. It was like, hey, you need to pay attention to what you just said. Everything else, I mean, because again, we haven't talked to you. I mean,
I went to LA.
yeah, that was
I'm
good.
done with all the internet dating experiment that I did for 3 months.
And how did anybody come out of that alive or?
No, I don't have anyone
No.
left. I mean, I'm friends with one of the guys.
Overall, would you say that internet dating
Well,
works?
I feel like it's kind of like, it's not a good way for me to meet people. It's kind of weird to be like forced into like a dinner with someone. It's like Vince Vaughn's speech from Wedding Crashers, like, I don't like awkward intimate
Yeah, but you're not
situations.
forced. You're
But-
talking online
Yeah,
no, I
for a
mean,
while.
No, I don't do that. I'm just like, hey, let's have coffee. Boom.
You don't chat or have a phone call first?
Why
Really?
waste my life?
It's true.
Let's just go. See if
I
it
don't know.
works.
I couldn't do
so
that.
then
That
you
would be
go
weird to me.
and you're throwing out, and then you're kind of like, you know, and you can't expect to have chemistry with someone that you're just like meeting. Like, I think the best way is to meet someone through an activity or something that you have in common, and then go on a date.
So you should do the day. They have the singles groups where they do activities, right? They
No,
go to
I don't
comedy
wanna do
clubs. They
that.
go to bowling. Well,
I
they're
don't
all
really
single.
I don't care about dating.
Okay, I'm not saying you should, but I mean for you that would
that
be
was
better.
exhausting. I'm done with that.
So you're.
I'm
what
so
do you?
tired. I mean, I'm kind of seeing someone now, but
Oh, but not through the internet thing.
no.
No. All right. Well, good. Wow,
Okay.
she's seen somebody new. That's
I
why she's
know.
not talking. To
She
us
was on the
anymore.
phone. She was all like,
Was that the
"Okay,
person when you were on the
bye."
phone? She
Yeah.
did seem a little glowy, didn't
Didn't
she?
you? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You could hear it in her voice, man. It wasn't like a normal Tiffany talk, man. It was like flirty Tiffany. It was a little weird.
Flirty Tiffany.
Flirty
I like flirty
Barbie.
Tiffany though. She's nice. I like flirty Tiffany. The other Tiffany that says mean things about blind people. I don't like that Tiffany.
That Tiffany's awful.
Has the guy met that Tiffany yet?
Is that the
No,
Tiffany
no,
that
I've known this person for a long time.
Oh, okay. Right on. Well, good for you. How are you and your mom? You do? This is totally sincere. Because I was thinking about it
so
before.
into you tonight.
No, but because I was thinking about it before the show, and the last couple of weeks we've been wrapped up in and we haven't really talked to you. And I know that people like you on the show, and they like that you talk. And I think we've been a little harsh. I've
What
been
were you
a little
wearing
short with it.
yesterday?
What? That's creepy.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't make something up. Tell
My
him.
mom is good. My grandma is actually in like a rehabilitation, not for like drinking, but like she broke her ankle
She's heroin
in 3
addict.
places, and they won't let her go back home because she's never ran.
Meemaw's off the horse. She's.
So- I don't know.
It's cool.
I'm
man.
sorry. I don't mean.
No,
to make
it
light
doesn't
of
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, what?
Do you go visit her?
No.
How is she getting over her ankle addiction?
So my mom is. I tried to call her today, but it didn't work. But so that's what my mom's doing. Is my grandma.
All right. Well, look, I just want to throw that out there because I don't want you to think. I mean, you still like doing the show, right? Obviously, you come here
course.
and I mean,
So he's doing his thing.
Tiffany
I'm
will be leaving the show come April. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
replace her with
not.
Laszlo.
Yeah, no,
Why are you trying to replace?
We'll talk about that later.
because
Nobody's replacing
Catherine
it.
Maloney Larson has
Listen,
shown interest.
Stop
and-
throwing names
that
that you
would
don't
be
know anything
cute.
about.
Like if you turned into Laszlo and I turned into Catherine, it was those three.
That's probably what's gonna
You
happen.
and
They would-
could-
I would be
we'll
asked
just
to
get
leave.
coffee.
All right,
Yeah, because
We
he.
will just do coffee at Barnes and Nobles or Starbucks while he has his little show thing.
Yeah, he even
which
has.
we're
He
gonna
said,
talk about later.
Jordan, after the show, we have to talk. That's what he said to me before you got here. So I think it's
yeah, but
probably.
that could mean a lot of different things.
I think I'm getting laid off.
It could be a lot of different things.
Check in. Pulling up the webpage. Judge says married women can't divorce in Alabama. Check in.
What?
Yes, check in.
Only married women?
Well, 2 women who were legally married in Iowa cannot get divorced in Alabama, which does not recognize same-sex marriage.
Oh, okay. So they're gay.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't married
They had
women
to-
like all women.
They have to get divorced in states that let them get married.
Well, now see,
You think they would be for that though? Like, oh, you want to end the marriage that we don't recognize? We'll help you do that. We can, you know. I don't understand.
Well, they didn't even recognize it. They're like, we can't divorce you because we don't even recognize.
That's a
that
good
you're
point, though.
married."
But I thought like legally they have to recognize a marriage in another state. Isn't that like the law?
Apparently not in Alabama. Apparently
Never done an illegal marriage. so I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
but I mean, apparently, if you're gay and you have a
Is-
same-sex marriage,
is
then you
slavery
cannot.
still legal in Alabama?
Maybe
Parts.
Okay.
yeah, small pockets, maybe.
Yeah.
And that illegal's kind of a gray area.
We should find a place where you can just marry anything and like marry strange objects like coconuts and you know.
Oh gosh, what would I marry?
and, like,
I would
stuffed
marry
elephants.
coffee.
You would marry?
I would marry coffee. I love coffee so much. Like when I wake up, that's the first thing I think of when I
Dude,
wake up.
No,
Just
No.
like that's how love's supposed to be. It's
Number
just be
one,
what
she-
you
what,
think
she
of.
that's
wakes-
not fair because if she gets divorced, then she gets half of all the coffee in the world, and that's not cool.
Or just in her world,
I like-
whatever coffee
I
she's
can
amassed.
snuggle up with coffee. I love it.
That's crazy.
I
dude.
love it.
You like the taste of it? Because I like the
Oh,
smell of it, but the taste of it.
So
eh.
everything about it.
Oh my god.
I could marry it.
You know what that's called?
Love.
No, addiction. That's addiction to caffeine.
Yeah,
hmm
and you can't sleep with it either.
She just said she could. She just said she
I
would
would
cuddle
find
up
a
and
way.
huddle. Yeah.
Oh no, like
She
sometimes
probably
when I
already
get
has
it,
found a way.
sometimes I do this and I like snuggle. Like
Do you really?
Did you go into her house like to pick her up early in the morning, and she comes out of the bedroom hugging like a big sack of beans? You know,
Oh,
like that,
no, I
like
imagine
from-
her doing
from
that
a
at
freighter,
Walmart.
like
Go-
a freighter
yeah.
sack. You know, like
Going to Sam's Club and picking up the 35-pound bag of Folgers and just
ogering out the door like
Yeah.
Shrek. For God's sakes, that's
just
awful.
growling like a dog as she drags it out of the store with her teeth. You know, that'd be, yeah. All right, that's a good image.
that's what I would marry. What would you marry?
All right,
Damn, that's a good question.
this is
Well, because I didn't think of like marrying like concepts. Because I was just thinking it'd be funny to try and like get
Oh.
divorced from a coconut in Alabama.
Yeah, no,
but
throw it
now
out
you,
there
yeah.
for everybody else, but now it's not good enough
well,
for you.
Oh no,
He's too
I just
picky. That's what it is.
I didn't say that. I said
There's
it's
no
like
fruit good
opened
enough
up.
for Jordan.
It opened up a whole new
Doesn't
horizon.
have to be food. It could be a computer. It
I
could be your
understand
video
that.
game. It could be your little Bitcoin.
I will marry the internet.
Your little. Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
All of it. All the
Oh,
internet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. You want to share? You want to do some polygamy?
No.
What would you marry, Chris?
Yeah, you
I
can't have
would-
the internet now.
The internet sounds pretty damn good, man.
I got iTunes, all of that, dude.
Yeah, no, you got everything, dude. I don't even know.
You have to have something. What do you
the inter-
love?
I would have went with the
Your
internet.
e-cigarette?
No, of course not. That's ridiculous. I don't love that and that. Like the internet. The internet's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It does everything. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I married my Xbox because at least I know with the Xbox I can access the internet.
How does it feel though? It's like
I can access your wife.
yeah, you're getting like my sloppy seconds through your Xbox.
I'm good with that. Digital seconds. I'm good with that.
I would be okay with not having internet as long as I had my coffee.
Ooh,
Like
dang.
I would just go outside and play like old school.
Go
That's
outside
hardcore.
and play.
That's so lame.
Where'd you go outside and play? Like, what are you gonna play stickball?
I could play basketball. I might build a fort.
I would love to play basketball with you. Do you
Let's
seriously play basketball? Are you serious?
Yes. I have
Aw,
a basketball.
man.
I purposely moved into a place that has basketball courts.
Do you have a ball?
Yes.
We need to shoot, dude.
All
It's
right.
gonna be so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in the next few weeks, Chris Gorges has a knee injury. All right, caller, state your name and purpose.
I'll stretch.
What's up, guys? It's Zach calling outside my Universal Studios hotel room.
Your Universal. Oh, look at he's
Oh.
already dropped.
I
All
feel
right.
like this was a different number.
Yeah.
All right,
Gee,
big
too bad
pimp.
Universal didn't pay us, so we can talk bad
I
about
was
them.
just at Universal Studios.
Well, let's talk to Zach about where he's at right now. What are you doing at Universal, Zach?
Buying a wand from the Harry Potter exhibit.
Just coming out of the hotel room, heading down to that city walk to party.
All right, Rick James. What the hell are you?
Yeah.
What, jeez. What are you doing there? Are you just out? Like, is it just a touristy sort of deal? Or are you doing work or?
No, it's spring break, man. I'm actually the
Oh, yeah.
only county, I believe, in Florida that has the spring break.
You're. Oh,
So
really?
I'm living the night on the city walk.
Oh yeah, City Walk. He's doing it up like.
I keep thinking he's going to like a South Park restaurant.
No, he's
Welcome to Shitty Walk. You know.
City Walk's nice.
Yeah, I've been. I've seen a couple of bands there. What's going on there tonight? Is there anything special, like bands, or are you just going? You're on the roll. It's like spring break, and you're out there, and you're just hunting.
You gonna go to the NASCAR restaurant and pretend your table's a race car? Woo-wee.
Jordan, I'm not going to lie to you. I actually went there for lunch.
Ah! Loser.
So Zach, what are the plans for tonight?
Oh, I'm going to go hit up that, let's see, I don't know. What's good at City Walk? Help me
Bubblegum
out, fellas.
shrimp.
What do you mean, help me out? You're
Bubblegum
there.
shrimp.
You were there.
Or Jimmy Buffett.
I'm stuck in a, what?
Go to the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville. That's really good. Or
I
Bubblegum Shrimp.
already did that.
I already did that.
How many places can you eat in
Wait
one
a
day?
second. Back up. Look, you initiated this phone call by saying you were going out to party. That invokes some sort of a plan. You have no plan?
No, man, you just walk out to City Walk, see what's going on, and live it up.
Dude, he's just wandering around a damn
I
place
just
out there.
feel
He
like
has
it's
no
a
idea
bunch
what
of
the hell.
stores because I was just there on Sunday night. And
No, but they have bands
Yeah,
and
they
there are
do.
stuff that usually they have like the stage set up and there's a band or whatever. But you can't. You're underage. You can't really go to a bar. You got to go to like a restaurant, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've done Margaritaville already, and I've done Bubba Gump already, and I've done the NASCAR restaurant already, so I don't know.
Now, what is when you say done? What does that mean? You've like streaked in there? What does that mean? You've done the place?
No, I'm not trying to blind anyone, but no, I've eaten at those 3 establishments already.
Why don't you try Flash Dancers, which used to be Temptations,
Oh my God!
or Stars World Class Men's Club,
That's not in City Walk.
or Dancers Royale.
Club type. These are all pasty club
These are all
types.
pasty clubs, dude. You can get delicious English luncheon treats at all these clubs. They're called Cornish pasties, and it's meat and vegetables baked in a pastry.
Yeah, and this one's called Cleo's. Not only can
Yeah.
you see like pasties and get those treats, but you can have your fortune read, which is
Yes,
awesome.
Yes, at Madame Cleo's. Or go to the Diamond Club and check out some jewelry for your mom
Boy,
for Christmas.
Let him respond.
Oh,
Go to the Hard
man,
Rock.
you guys sound like fun people off the air.
No, no. We only do
No.
this on the air. Off the air, we're all pissy.
Yeah, it's really depressing and sad. We all just argue.
Zach, how's everything going over to IBO? You guys ready to do your Talkie Awards coming up in a couple weeks? You got it all lined up?
Yes, we do, actually. Working on it. Actually, tickets are doing phenomenal. I don't understand how we had 4 tickets sold, and then all of a sudden we have over 180 tickets sold.
Nice.
So that's going well for us. My show's going well, and I just signed with another show, so I'm making some good money for myself upcoming in the next few weeks.
Are you outside where there are people around you right now, or are you just standing in front of the hotel?
No, I'm standing in the hallway with a bunch of elevators. I got to be honest, this hotel kind of looks like a prison.
What?
What hotel?
Why did you go to a prison hotel? Those are never fun. You should have gone to a regular
know,
hotel.
man. I don't do the booking. I don't know.
The booking? Who booked you for your spring break thing? Is it a school situation?
No, man. No, my dad was like, "Hey,
Oh.
let's go to Universal," and I said, "Okay."
Hell
with the
yeah.
He's like,
rents.
"Wow, this hotel looks beautiful," and I said, "Sure, okay." Walked in. I'm like, "What the hell?"
All right. Just because you have a curfew doesn't make it like a prison, dude.
Is your dad there, or is he like
No.
taking a nap right now?
No.
No, he's in the hotel room. I'm outside in the
He is. He's
hallway with a bunch of elevators.
he's taking a nap right now, isn't he?
He's watching a pay-per-view. He told you to leave the room for a little while.
Oh. Ew. Anyway,
He laughed until he pictured his dad
Yeah.
in his head, and he was like, "Oh no,
Oh,
no."
Are you-
wow, the spank bank just emptied.
Are you going to the amusement parks? Like actually in them?
yeah, I've done all that already. I've been here since let's see, yesterday, and I did the one park yesterday, and we actually did both today. So I'm completely tapped out. when
Did
it
you have
comes
a butter
to-
beer? I love
Really?
I had 4 cups of butterbeer.
I love butterbeer.
Would you
like-
marry the
I
butterbeer,
almost
Zach?
would marry the butterbeer.
Yeah, let's find out from Zach. Zach,
I-
if you could marry anything, and when we say anything, we mean anything, what would you marry?
With the caveat that you'd have to get divorced from it in Alabama.
I picked coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
A good piece of pie.
A good piece
A
of
warm
pie.
piece of apple
Yeah.
pie.
Just one. You could have like married all the pies in the world, but you just picked one kind of good piece. Not even the best piece. You picked like basically the average, slightly above average slice of pie.
Yeah, like Village Inn.
Yeah.
I'll take a Village Inn
That's
pie.
good, man.
A
You're gonna be
slice.
40. You're gonna be looking at your pie on the couch next to you, watching TV, and you're like, "Where did I go wrong?" And that's when you go to Alabama and you divorce the pie.
He's like, I could have got apple. I got rhubarb because
Yeah.
I wasn't specific.
I could have married a
Rhubarb,
cake.
That's gross, man. Ugh.
You
All
could have
right.
married the homecoming cake, dude, but no.
All right, Zach. Well, listen. Hope you have fun and go. Listen, go do City Walk. Be a young man out on the night.
Don't knock up that pie, dude. It's not worth it.
You still there?
He's thinking
Yeah,
about
I'm still here. I'm just listening and taking you laugh.
All right, buddy. Well, we're gonna let you go. Have a good night. Be safe. Listen, if anything happens between now and 10:30, when you're out on City Walk and you feel like taking out your phone and letting us in on it and maybe getting us involved, you pull out your phone. If you have want to talk to somebody, get them involved. Right?
somebody
Jordan?
needs help. We're here for them.
Yeah. All right.
We'll even get RGI involved if we have to.
That's right.
Okay, I'm glad. So y'all like bail me out if something goes bad.
No, not bad. Like if you're
Yeah,
out
no,
somewhere.
no, don't call us for help. That'd be a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, just in general. If the conversation going on, oh, you know what? I know some people that might have an opinion about that. Put us on the phone. Put them on. Well,
Yeah,
it'll
if
be
some
fun.
cougar tries to snatch you.
I can't think of a stunt for him to do, and I don't want him to. I don't want him to screw up because his dad's in a hotel room.
Yeah,
and
and
if he
he's-
does something stupid, then no.
Yeah, and the cops in City Walk are terrible.
Because literally, I'm thinking like right now, let's have Zach run into a pond. Like find a retention pond somewhere around there and wade up into that bitch with your phone on so we can hear it.
Oh.
Streak the Rainforest Cafe. Is there one of those? Or?
No, I don't know. That's Disney. There's the big like lake in the middle.
Don't they have the Puck Pizza place? Or
I
whatever
don't-
his name is?
Oh,
my
you
God.
should go to the Hard Rock or the NBA thing.
Yeah, I've actually done that too.
He's done everything.
Look, he's done every square
Yeah,
inch.
fine,
That's what I'm saying. Retention
fine.
pond. At this point, retention pond is the only thing you got.
Dude.
Get into a fountain.
Go to the NBA place and try to convince everybody that you're Muggsy Bogues.
You may be too young for Muxie.
Just tell them you got vitiligo.
That's messed up, dude. All right, Zach, we're gonna
No, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. It's like Oriental weekend out here. Oh my God.
Oriental
I have never.
weekend.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm at like the World Emporium of Panda Express.
Would you
Well-
would you feel more comfortable if it was Occident weekend?
No, but that's a large tourist destination, so you're gonna get a lot of people from out of the country. And yeah, I mean, I guess people from Asia like Disney. I don't know for some reason.
Yeah, you say
Universal.
Universal though. So
Oh,
explain
Universal.
that.
Well, same difference. Universal, Disney. It's all
Maybe
the same
they're on
crap.
break right now.
Yeah, right. Just be nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to, but then when I knock my knee or elbow some woman in the face I can't understand her when she's yelling at me, what am I supposed to do? Just look at her?
Yes.
Gaze into her eyes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe if she's
She can't. They're squinting. I can't gaze into them. I can barely see
okay.
them.
All right.
Yeah, but they're not squinting on purpose, Zach. I mean, that's the shape of their eyes. It's a genetic
Yeah.
thing. It's not like they got an attitude with you.
Yeah,
But have you seen them get attitude with you? Oh man.
Why would they have attitude with me?
I
Well,
do martial arts. I've seen Asian people have attitude.
I think you know what? I'm starting to think that you're asking for Jesus.
just spit it out, damn it.
You're asking for tips that only JT Burns can provide.
Really? That's awful.
You know, it's like I need a racist way to deal with Asian women. Well,
No.
JT Burns is your man.
No, but I mean, look. Obviously, if there's a language barrier,
JT
then you
Burns
can't.
loves
Right?
Asian.
Zach's right. If they get upset, you can't really reason with them because I mean,
No, you can. They're human beings. They
not if you can't speak the language. What are you gonna do? Clicks and
How do you know they don't
snaps and
speak the
grunts?
language?
You're right.
Did
you
you
don't.
just say you're going to click language at them?
No, I said, what are you gonna
Do
do?
you think
Clicks
Chinese
and
people
grunts?
speak click?
No, you're an ass.
Dude, you're so wrong.
All right, Zach. Well, good luck with the Asian population at Universal, and we'll talk to you later. All right, buddy.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right, there you go,
Zach Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, catching the yellow fever down there at Universal.
That's all. How is that worse than clicks?
What? Oh, damn! Did I offend a bunch of people in the 18th century? with the
what I
yellow
was trying,
fever
no,
joke?
I was trying to say if you can't talk, what are you gonna do? Like dolphin language, like clicks and whatever. Dude. Of course, in your brain, you have no idea. Listen to this, Tiffany. You'll love this. Last night we were talking, right? And I brought up we listened to Travis's podcast. Travis in the podcast was talking about how if he was basically
Check it. No, sorry.
Go ahead, dude. No, you say check it, I'll stop. I don't want to do it right now. Talk about the whole thing, but I want to talk about. He knows what the hell I'm talking about. He basically said in there that he was afraid of clowns, and if a clown came with him, he would get all ghetto, and he started talking like
Not
prison
me.
talk.
This is what Travis was saying.
Okay.
What's Travis saying? Yeah. He immediately goes, well, that's racist. I'm like, how is that racist? And he's like, like that whole prison. I'm like, yeah, but there are all kinds of different people that talk like that in prison. Like, it was totally, his brain could not wrap his head around that it didn't have to be a black person talking like that. Like, somehow Travis was doing a black voice. I'm like, no, he's doing like a
Clown
gangster.
voice?
No, like a gangster thing. Like, yeah, I'll bust a boy up. that sort of thing. It doesn't have to be.
Oh yeah, because Eminem sounds like that.
No, he does not.
And Justin Timberlake has a
Justin Timberlake does not sound.
He sounds like yeah, he does.
What?
Well,
He
Chris,
sounds-
can you name one white person who does sound like that?
Macklemore or whatever the hell that guy's name.
Macklemore doesn't sound like that. He thinks
Doesn't he?
about thrift shops.
My cousin.
Yeah, he raps it up, but when he talks, it's kind of ghetto. isn't
My
it? I don't
cousin
know. I
sounds
have
like
no
that.
idea.
The boys that decide that. Oh, and
See?
Channing Tatum does that too. Like, sup, girl. Like that's the
Yeah,
way
it's
they
all
talk.
urban and
Like,
kind of ghetto.
yeah, they're very urban. Yeah.
No, his
White-
brain couldn't rap. We'll
Like-
talk about more of that later.
I just think what's implied when he does that is
Oh,
unfortunate.
in your head. That's what I said.
Well-
You're just assuming that he's implying that. You don't know
He's
at
just
all.
doing ghetto talk.
If it's perceived as like that, then obviously there's an element of that there.
If
You're
you're the only
being
person,
racist.
yeah. If
That's
thank
such
you.
He's being
crappy-
racist because
this is
you were saying
such
that people.
a right
Hold on,
wing-
wait, stop. Let
Because
her
you were
finish.
saying that people that live in the ghetto are black people. You're not letting white and black people sound like he was doing a ghetto accent.
What he's
and you're saying
doing
all
is
black
using
people.
negative stereotypes in a negative manner, and that's not good. Well, that sounded
Well,
like
people
an
that
awful.
go to
Dude, I sounded
jail-
like, and thank
I
you,
know,
children,
dude.
for coming to Romper
You
Room.
have no argument. That's no
I
argument.
do.
No,
You're
your
using the
mother's
Fox
ass.
News
Wha-
reflexive.
I don't watch Fox News, first of all.
I'm too drunk and high to tell you all the logical fallacies, but
Yeah,
nonetheless,
okay. Well,
they're
that's a
there.
good excuse.
Check in! Jerks.
Oh my
Are you
god.
saying chicken?
Chicken! Shut up.
Oh my god. I hope this sounds perfect on Chuck as the whole show's been
Chicken,
kick-ass.
all
All right.
right.
Yeah, pick one out, racist bastard.
Shut up.
That one says crazy is black. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's back.
Crazy. Oh, what?
That was just for
What?
you. That was okay.
Oh, that was just for me?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, all right. Johnny Carson's sex tape being shopped to private collectors.
No.
Check in.
No, thank you.
What?
I don't want to see Johnny
Did
Carson.
Did he do it on one of those like film wheel things?
Film wheel?
Like a Viewmaster?
Like an 8mm? What are they called?
A reel to reel? You mean actual film?
Yeah, is that what it's from?
No, I think they had
No.
VHSs in 72.
First off, you want to know if he told hilarious jokes during sex, because I bet he got a few zingers out. So that would be worth it just for that. And then you just want to know if when he finished, he did the golf swing.
Okay.
Right then.
Yeah.
And was Ed McMahon there going, hey,
Oh, God, I hope not. No,
That
it's
would
with
make it-
Joanna Holland, and from that picture, she looks pretty hot. She's a pretty good-looking girl. I mean, in the 70s, sorry. What is up with the turtleneck with the bolo tie over it? Holy Christ.
How did this tape just get out?
I don't know.
Like he wants to renew his career, so he's like, I
No,
better put out a sex tape.
Johnny Carson is the L. Ron Hubbard of porn. He releases a tape every, 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, to keep it. No.
That'd be awesome, dude. Andy Kaufman, you missed out, man. That would be a great idea.
Oh, my God. He died at 2005
He's
at
dead?
age 79. Yes, Johnny Carson is dead. Where the hell have you been?
When did he die?
They just replaced him on The Tonight Show for the second time.
Well, I understand he's not hosting the Tonight Show, but I thought he was alive.
He died 2 days ago. It was all over the news.
No, I would know.
It wasn't on Twitter.
Oh, he died in 2005.
Which Chris just said, not 30 seconds ago. But yeah.
Yeah, it was
So
just like he
that
died.
was that's 9 years.
I don't want to see a tape of Johnny Carson having sex, though, to be honest with you. Because
But
first of all,
you would sit through it if it
no,
came up. You
no,
would
I
watch
wouldn't.
it.
No,
Learn
let me finish. First of
Oh,
all,
yeah.
First
The
of all,
Tonight Show.
let me finish. First of all, I'm sure he didn't have a film crew, so I bet you it's a crappy tape. And it's not like, dude, he's not exactly like, an Adonis. He's, you know what I mean? He's,
Look at he was all sexy back then. Look
What do you
at
mean
that.
all sexy?
Look at
He's
that.
all
Oh,
wrinkly
you go
and crap.
for that. Oh.
What?
And you know what? You would definitely take comedy lessons from Johnny Carson, wouldn't you?
No.
But the girl is cute, and the thing is, when you watch a porn, do you really watch the guy or do you
That's
watch
true,
the girl?
dude. Well,
No, but my
Chris-
point is, I don't want to see an ugly dude in there. At least the guy's got to be halfway. I can't.
Oh, he's better looking. than
Usually
that.
the girls are hot,
Who's the
and
guy
most
with the
girls.
big old
Let me
wiener?
finish. Let me finish. For guys in porn, the girl doesn't have to be that hot to be hot. You know
But
what I mean?
It doesn't hurt.
But who's
It hurts even more if the guy's nasty. That's what I'm saying.
The
If
guy-
it's a semi-hot chick with an ugly dude, you're like, ugh. Why is she doing that?
the guy with the big wiener that's fat? What's his
Ron
name?
Jeremy?
Yeah, he's ugly.
The guy with the big wiener that's fat.
That's a good description of Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he's got
you
kind
knew
of a
who
good.
I was saying.
I knew who. He's the
Yeah,
only one
you
really
did.
that's alive. I think I said John Holmes, but he wasn't very fat. I don't even think you know who John Holmes is. And now your mom just turned off, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
She knows who Ron
All
Jeremy
right, yeah.
is.
Bottom line with the
Do you guys
Johnny
watch
Carson
porn
sex
together?
tape is I don't want to see it.
No, it was on a reality show. Wasn't he on a reality show?
All right, it's 9 o'clock. 727-475-6139 is the number. I wanted to get to these stories in the first half hour. We've been stuck on this and dealing with Zach and with his whole racist stuff.
Oh, when you got to go to Slovak now?
No. When he calls, we'll go to Slovak. If he
Oh.
calls. I wanted to talk about some of the stories we had up
The
there because there's some good
Malaysian plane. Isn't it kind of like Lost? Do you think like they're like on an island?
I knew Tiffany would be in this.
Yeah.
If you've been watching the news, in the past 4 days, a plane going from Malaysia to China just disappeared with 239 passengers. Gone. They don't know where the hell it is. They found no wreckage,
It's on
nothing.
the island.
So many different conspiracy stories.
It really is. But news reports have come out that they've actually tried to contact the people through their cell phones, and the cell phones just ring. They don't go to voicemail, which usually happens when your cell phone cuts off. I know when mine runs out of power, you go straight to voicemail. They're just ringing.
What if everybody on the flight simultaneously forgot to pay their bills the day before?
That's equally as eerie.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of theories coming out.
Weird.
I think they just crashed into the ocean, probably, right?
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
yeah.
maybe they're too deep for the cell phones to work properly. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe, yeah, if you can't be picked up by a cell tower.
Oh, I heard people on the radio saying it could be the discovery of the space-time continuum.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
No, I just hope they're on the Lost Island.
There is
Do
no
you
Lost
really?
Island.
Yes, there is.
Didn't people die on that island?
Yeah, wasn't there
yeah,
like a
but
dinosaur
they had
or
a
something
lot
on
of
her?
fun.
How? What fun?
They had fun.
You had fun watching them. What
no,
fun did they
Yeah.
have?
like oh my gosh, like how cool would that be to have to like be on an island
That would
And
be
survive.
and then like build stuff, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it would be like you were 10 and it was summer all summer
Yeah.
long.
You notice they never had like scenes of them having to go to the bathroom, right?
Oh, and their armpits were always shaved.
Yeah.
They were always properly
I
groomed.
bet you their teeth look great.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you didn't have to smell them.
And even fan of Survivor knows that Lost, that's crap. You watch Survivor, and even though they got a film crew there, they're still rough. And I've seen people doing their teeth with sticks on Survivor to brush them. They don't have toothbrushes out there.
Dude, you would not survive. Can you imagine, like, what? Unless you land, like, with
Yeah.
a plane full of Purell
Right.
next to you, you will die.
No, but what if everyone's not sick?
Tiffany's like
Because
John Travolta. And
You kill the sick people, and then no
Wow.
one can
Wow.
be sick because all germs are gone.
No, that's not the way it works. The germs are in the environment typically.
Yeah, they're just going to get weirder diseases from the monkeys.
Kill all the sick people.
I know. Jesus God, never get on a plane with Tiffany, dude.
I know, right?
You give like one cough, she's going to stab you in the throat. Nope.
As soon as she gets hungry, she just lops off a leg. I'm eating that. I gotta survive. I don't care about you. What do you got? Flu? You're dead. That's awful, dude. Jesus.
Should she be sitting there? It's like, even though I'm eating your leg, I really don't eat meat.
What if somebody?
I'm just
What if somebody like has like something that's not like contagious, like psoriasis, but doesn't matter, Tiffany? You're still a danger to the group.
Yeah. What,
You gotta go.
Parkinson's disease, dead.
Right? Yeah. Lupus. What do you got? Lupus? You're done. I gotta get rid of you.
Hangnail.
Jesus,
Survival of the fittest.
I feel bad for the new guy in your life. I feel like if he just screws up just a little bit, he could end up in a barrel somewhere.
I have been watching Dexter.
There's going to be people there on the beach, like on their knees, begging for their lives. I'm not sick. I just ate the shrimp. I just had the shrimp cocktail on the plane.
24-hour virus. 24-hour virus.
Tiffany doesn't care.
No way. Off with his head.
I can't believe you executed all those people.
Also in the news, and this is an interesting story, LSD found in meat at Walmart. Yeah.
I am so jealous.
It wasn't found, though. Somebody said that they hallucinated, right, with the meat?
Yeah, I don't
And they
believe
tested
it.
all the meat, and they didn't find anything.
Yeah, and I've heard,
It was
like,
one person.
I don't know if it was one
if
person.
there was LSD on the raw meat and you cooked it, it would not have LSD in it anymore. Like,
Oh,
LSD,
right.
Yeah, so.
Maybe they were doing a tartar sort of a thing,
Yeah.
or they gnawing on a steak.
What does LSD do?
That's a good question, Tiffany.
Yeah.
You do not. What is that an acronym for? LSD. I may not be able to answer the question either, but I want to see if you can. It's lethargia something. What is it?
Lysergic.
Lysergic.
Oh, I thought it slowed you down, maybe.
What?
Slow
No,
you down.
it's a hallucinogen. What is a hallucinogen?
You hallucinate.
What does that mean?
You see things that aren't real.
Right.
Like the person
Oh, is
who
that when
did
people
your
are
Barbie.
like, whoa?
What was
What?
that? What were you
Is that
doing?
when people are like, whoa, my hand is so pretty?
When
In
have
the
you ever
movies,
yeah,
yes,
When have you ever
yes.
seen that?
In the movies.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought maybe one of our friends tripped out or something.
No,
I've never done
seen
acid.
anyone in real life
I have.
trip out.
I
It-
believe it.
It was
You
pretty
would.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your trip all about?
It wasn't like we went and saw Maverick, and it was just really good.
That amazes me. He's told me this story before. They went and saw Maverick on acid. Maverick. Are you familiar with the movie?
What's that about?
It's a movie. It's Mel
Yeah.
Gibson,
Oh,
Jodie
Mel
Foster,
Gibson.
and
The cowboy
and,
movie.
and the guy from
Yeah.
Rockford Files. What's his name?
Rockford. Jim Garner.
Jim Garner. Yeah, it's a great movie.
And Denver Pyle.
Who's that? What is Denver Pyle
Uncle
play?
Duke.
Uncle Duke.
Uncle Jesse from Uncle Duke's.
Oh, that's right.
He was in that briefly.
Ooh.
I loved it when he showed up. I was like, ah!
Oh, because you were all
Yeah. I mean, like,
what
it was like,
what did you come away from that movie with on acid?
it was a really good movie. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, but was there a deeper message, like a sort of like a
No.
no Stanley Kubrick?
No,
hit,
why would
nothing?
you want that?
I
No.
don't know.
The only part that really, where it was like really got psychedelic, was when they had a scene where there's like a paddle boat, and
That's
I
where they had
cried
the- that's
because
where
it
they
was
had-
so beautiful.
That's
Yeah, just the shot of the paddle boat. I
it
was
wasn't
like,
even that nice of a paddle boat.
It was.
That's awesome.
I made it better.
I think
That's awesome.
watching Rocky Horror Picture Show like that would be funny.
No, see, you're wrong there.
Explain to her, please, because you told me this once before. I said the same
yeah,
thing.
it wasn't my
You
only
did?
time.
I did. I was not that movie, but
Listen.
a movie equally kind of crazy.
I've got 3 movies that I've experienced. Okay,
Mhm.
for Maverick,
Uh-huh.
Driving Miss Daisy, which was awesome. Oh my God. Like, you were just suffused with the golden glow throughout the whole movie. It was just lovely.
That's
You know, it was just, yeah. And a terrible Japanese anime porn called Legend of the Overfiend.
Oh my God! See, when was that in the series of trips?
I think that was the second one.
Oh my God!
That was awful. You don't want to watch weird, creepy stuff when you're on acid. You want to watch happy things. You want to emphasize happy Hollywood goldenness. Trying to like say, "Ooh, I'm gonna watch something weird and crazy while I'm on a drug that will emphasize." That's a really bad idea. It's just stupid.
Rocky Horror
Yeah.
could get really like Meatloaf pops out and you're like, ah,
Yeah.
it's Meatloaf. Holy
You know,
crap!
I guess amateurs were amateurs.
I'm just saying.
What's
it's,
amateurs?
People that never done it before.
Oh, I thought it was a movie that
That
you
would
should
be
watch on
a
acid.
rookie move. A rookie move.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have one experience with acid. I didn't take it, but it was New Year's Eve and we were out like sort of semi camping on these people's property, and there was acid about. Somebody got acid. You want some? I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I had some other organic things. We'll just say that. And everybody took the acid. And for 4 hours, they walked around. You feel anything? You feel anything? Yeah. They totally, all of them got burnt. It was so funny. It didn't work. But for literally 4 hours, you feel anything? I'm like, I feel great. Because I've had some herbs and there's a couple of drinks. I feel wonderful. And they're like,
acid LSD?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds scary.
Who is Timothy Leary? Do you know who Timothy Leary is?
She's not gonna know that.
You don't think?
He's an acid doer.
Acid doer? Yeah, you're right about that.
Damn, dude, it sounds like a Batman villain. All right, evildoers and acid doers.
It's Timothy Leary. Oh my God.
Who is he?
Kind of the king of LSD.
So I was
Father
right.
of LSD.
He's a professor, though.
Yep.
Smart fellow.
Tune in, turn off,
Turn
drop out. What was it?
Tune in, turn on, drop out.
Yeah, close enough. Closer than her. Anyway, the phone number is 727-475-6139. I thought Slovak was going to call, but I don't know. I don't know if
I scared him off.
No, he's not even listening.
He's terrified of
He's
me.
not going to waste his time listening to your crap.
I don't waste time listening to his crap, so we're even.
Listen, if he calls, let me say this. If he does call, do not hang up the goddamn phone. All right?
I will give him at least 20 seconds.
Do not do that.
What if he fails to entertain me?
You are an improvisational actor. You should be able to hang and make it good. Even if he sucks, that's your job, right? Isn't that the
he's really
job?
bad at improv. He doesn't share.
No, but you don't know. Slovak's doing his own thing, but you should be able to work with that.
I don't like him.
I'm not asking you if you like him or not. You've worked with plenty of people that you don't like. You
I
work
reserve
with
the
people
right to
every
hang
day
up
that
on
you
him.
don't like.
You better
I
snatch
know.
that mouse away from me if he calls.
I'm telling you, I'm taking that.
You better jump across this table like a madman and snatch that mouse away.
Listen, you got to give Slovak his voice if he calls.
You only like 5 people.
I wouldn't even
I
say
don't even
5.
think it's that many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Well, you
2,
like
2.5,
me,
3.
you like Chris.
He
you
doesn't like me.
Crystal.
He doesn't like me.
You like.
He likes you and you because you're girls. That's pretty much. It's not really goes. I don't think it goes further than
No,
that.
you like Chris. Hold on.
No.
So that's 3.
Huh.
Who else do you like?
He hates Marty.
That's
Oh,
true.
you don't like Marty?
He
No,
hates
I
Tim
don't like
Kidd.
Marty.
No, he used to
Really?
like Tim Kidd.
I don't like Tim Kidd.
So
Don't
it's
like.
easier to say who he likes.
He likes Steve Eric.
You like Chris. Really?
Yeah.
Nah, he's cool.
If you want to check out some comedy, you can do that this weekend, I believe. Our own Tiffany Barbee will be emceeing at Snappers Comedy Club. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
correct? Is that going to happen this
Yep,
weekend?
I'm at Snappers this
Who
weekend.
is performing at Snappers this weekend? Do you know?
The feature is Dan Weeks. The headliner is different on each night. We got Steve
Really?
Marshall on the first night and Angelo Ciafranco on the second night.
I don't know either of those guys. Where are they?
Angelo is a comedian out of Orlando.
Oh, okay.
And we're just trying him out to see if he's got the goods, because the guy that's
You're
coming,
trying him out as a headliner to see if he's got
yeah,
the
because
goods?
allegedly he headlines for Bonkers and a bunch of different
Allegedly.
things. And we're just thinking, oh, this will be a good chance because the guy who's coming on Friday couldn't come on Saturday.
Okay, so it works out. So come check it out. SnappersComedyGirl.com is the website. Our own lovely Tiffany will be emceeing. Do
I
you
have
have
a new
jokes?
bit.
You have new bits? Can you tell us? Give us a preview?
One's about kids.
Which you don't have.
Yeah, it's about how people
Is this
are
the age one
trying to
again?
make me to have kids.
Excuse me?
About how my friends are like, hey, don't you want to settle down and have
Oh,
some
okay.
kids?
I thought it was about dudes banging you.
I know. That's
No,
because
no,
that's what it
no.
sounds like.
I
They
have-
want me to make kids, which means they want you to have sex. Tiffany, go and have sex, would you please?
No.
Unprotected.
Tiffany, I'm going to make a baby on you now. Stay still for a moment.
Is it? Will you do it or just save
Yeah,
it for
no,
the club?
I'm not doing it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the mic.
We don't do bits on this show.
No, we
friend.
don't. I'm
Yeah.
just. You're right. You're
Jeez,
right.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Will you do it
What's
for
the other
me?
one? Okay, what's the other premise? You said you got 2. You
Yeah,
said you
give
had
us
2.
the other premise, and we can
The
make
other-
better
the
jokes
Well,
out
the
for you.
kids thing's kind of longer, and then I have more about like relationships, about how like I'm not really for relationships and stuff.
I'm not for relationships. I'm pro. I'm con relationships.
Well, just like I'm kind of like over it.
Are you anti
You're
relationship?
in a relationship right now, though, aren't you?
No, I'm not in a relationship.
You said you're kind of seeing somebody.
I'm
there.
kind of seeing.
Well, that's kind of a
somebody.
relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, a relationship's
not?
when the two people have decided not to see anybody else, and you're like a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and you put it on the Facebook.
You
And
actually
then-
put it on the
And-
Facebook?
No, but I'm
Ugh.
giving like, but
That's
it's
just a public relationship. You're just in a private one now.
no, it's not a relationship.
It is.
It's not.
It
it's
is.
not. You're just seeing somebody. There's no commitment value to it at all.
I would love when she says stuff like that. I wish we had like a machine. Wait, I wish we had a machine.
I'm just wondering.
Let me finish. I wish we had a machine that we could zap the other person to ask him, "How do you feel?" Is it really? I wonder if the other person is not thinking the same thing you are.
I'm just saying, in her head, she's probably never even spoken to the dude. She just, when she says seen him, she's saying that literally. Like, she's just like stalking him. She's seen him from a distance with binoculars.
They've bumped into each other at Verizon.
We don't have a relationship yet. I haven't captured him, but
no, I just no. Okay, I understand. She doesn't call it a relationship until she decides to commit fully.
Until
like
it's
this
just
is the person.
One person and
I get it. I get it.
I'm there, one person.
So you're saying right now to the double special audience, the door is still open.
What you're saying is there's still a chance. There's still a chance, Brad.
There's still a chance until like I am married.
Really? Right up until you're married?
And then
Yeah.
right after
Through
you're
the
divorced,
engagement, you still
okay.
it still could
During
all be.
once you put a ring on it, but still, I don't trust it.
You just
until
got all
you're
ghetto. You hear that? Until you put a ring on it, bitch. Got to put a ring on it, man.
Yeah, Beyonce.
All right. Well, good for that. I just took the wind right out of me. All right. So if you want to see Tiff, you can check her out at Snappers this weekend. Any local people want to check it out. JB, now's a good time.
Good time for what,
For
sir?
that thing right up on the board there that you didn't want me to put up there. You wanted me to show you the book. I'll show you the book right here.
Oh,
right
I
there.
forgot.
Look at that right there. You see that right there?
What
That's
is
what you
it?
wanted me to do. Right there on my finger is my forefinger. Right there. Yes.
JB MC Weekend.
No. Oh, crap. I miswrote that. Shit. All right. It's up
Damn.
on the board up there. Look on the board right under.
The thing I asked you not to put on the board?
Yes. Read it off the board.
You dick, I've been thinking about that all night.
No, listen, all the other
Listen,
podcasts.
ladies, yeah, we got some shout-outs we want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we
do it while I.
yeah, well, because it's like Travis did a bunch of shout-outs, so we want to do shout-outs too to some of our favorite podcasts. So, to Terry and Mickley, who at Jonklet, doing the Jonklet podcast, which is about junk and chocolate. We really like that show. To Gary and Steve Kabuskiak with the Hockey Canada Tonight. We love that show. You're our favorite Canadians ever, Gary.
That's a really, really good one.
Shout out to Glenn, the Slayer of All, and his death metal podcast, Gloofenstein. We enjoy that. Lots of great Swedish death metal. And finally, a shout out to Cedar Rapids, Michigan. The entire city council there does a podcast called Fuck the Baby. And it's probably one of our favorite podcasts, the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Council doing Fuck the Baby. Good for you guys. All right, so that's our shout outs. Yes, Tiffany.
Are those real
Yes.
things? Are you lying? Leprechaun?
Shut up, for God's sake.
If you were at the meetings, you would know that we watch these podcasts every week.
That's right. They rock.
Cedar Rapids.
I especially like F the Baby. That one really touches
There's
deep
no
in my heart.
way.
Yeah, there is. It's awesome.
You're listening to Double Special. And thanks, as always, for listening. You can check us out on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Spreaker. We're on iTunes. We're on... How close are we to getting on iHeartRadio? What's the scoop with that, Crystal?
Our application is still pending.
What do you mean? How long does it take?
I don't know. Maybe the
Ages.
people at iHeartRadio are busy, but
Bastards.
everybody's applying. So we met the requirements. I've submitted the application,
What are the-
and they have to verify everything, and then they either
Verify
say yay or nay.
I think JT Burns screwed us over on that, man. They heard we were on Gear Radio.
I don't think they heard that.
I
That
think-
could possibly hurt us.
Dude, JT still is trying to get us to... He's still trying to get us to go to his studio and pay him. And JT, if you're listening, I love you, you crazy bastard. But he's still trying to get me to take the show to his studio
we
because
don't
he...
pay money. For
No,
things.
here's the thing though. He's in the Brandon Chamber of Commerce, and we can get like deals on gym memberships and crap. And I'm like, I don't live in Brandon.
We don't go to the. I have a gym
Well,
where
I wouldn't.
live.
Well, it's a chain of, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, dude, I can't. It's nice here, and it's a nice vibe, and I like it.
I like it here.
It's good. It's
I
a
don't
good
wanna
vibe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to go. I have a gym. I'm good.
And he'll try to touch your boobs every time we go.
No, we
There's
won't.
no way I'm going to get my boobs touched.
Ever?
Well, not by him.
Do you stop dudes from doing that like
no,
all the time?
I let dude.
That'd be so weird. Like,
I
just
let-
hands off the boobs, guys. You can do
No.
whatever else you want to me.
No, I like the boob touching.
Can you imagine be like playing Twister on top of
What do you
it?
mean you like the boob touching? You don't like relationships. You want boob touching without
no,
relationship?
I do like relationships with the right.
Doors open, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Not
have
ladies.
a joke. Jokes are not real.
Jokes are not real.
No, jokes are like doorways to the soul.
They
Well,
really are.
I really kind of started writing the jokes back when I did not care about relationships.
I'm gonna try to make it out and see you this weekend. That was a weird little.
Why?
Trail
Yeah,
off.
she trailed off real
It was
hard
odd.
there. Yeah.
I guess when I hear from Slovak, I sent him a message and asked him if he's calling. Asshole. Whatever, dude. This is he needs to get off his ass and make things happen. All right. Anyway, so let's go right into the Travis thing. If he calls, we'll break. But whatever.
All right.
We listened to the Travis fear. There was a big thing on Twitter. Crystal, what exactly was happening on Twitter a couple days ago with Travis and all the?
Oh, I don't know. It's just, the guys being douches, funny ones, and just, messing with Travis and calling him a racist and whatnot.
So we
It was hysterical, though.
well, okay. So I didn't actually see the Twitter thing. You follow that much more closely than me. And was Travis pissed off? Because didn't Travis? So I guess Travis didn't block Petchra Chelli. I guess they're back in.
I don't know
I
if
don't know.
Travis saw it or if he's just, purposely ignoring it because he thinks it's negative, even though I think it's positive.
Why do you think it's positive?
Because it's funny. It's just a joke.
But what?
You
But
gotta
do you
lighten
think?
up.
But do you think Travis doesn't think it's funny? You think
Oh, he
he's
doesn't get
offended?
the humor.
Which
That's
is
all.
interesting because his show is Jordan. How if I gave you 5 words to describe
5 whole words, ladies and
5
gentlemen.
words because I could do it in 3 or whatever, but 5 to describe the Travis fear. How would you? describe
Everything runs together so much.
It's not a bad podcast. It's an interesting podcast, and Petchra Chelli has said that. He believes that Travis is putting people on with the tone and the tenor and the pace of his voice, but it's not.
So what, you think it's like fake mucus
No,
in his
I
throat
don't-
when he talks?
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. It sounds
Really?
it sounds like he's got a cream puff in his mouth when he does his show. It's crazy.
What do you think he uses for that? Like glycerin?
I don't know. Some sort of program that we haven't found on the internet.
Gargles olive oil before the show?
Something that would make everything swell. I feel like it's all swollen. Like he's got the worst allergies on the planet. Something is happening in Arkansas with the pollen that's messing Travis up. So anyway, we Crystal was telling us about the Twitter thing. We thought, well, we'll listen to the last episode and see if we could hear what the racist stuff was about. Tiffany, you don't really listen to Travis. You don't have a lot of time. You're dating and going to LA and everything, right? Yes, Crystal.
He wasn't. I don't think they were necessarily referring to his last podcast, unless it was the one before that I did not.
I thought it was
listen
something
Yeah.
specific.
But
anyway,
we went in looking for that. We found something much darker and deeper.
Yeah, as I said earlier in the show, Travis's podcast was a bunch of he had a shout out thing that was like it must have been 8 minutes long. And thank you, Travis, for giving us the shout out on the thing and being so nice to us. We appreciate it.
But we should have been first.
We were first of the special group. He had the podcast shout outs, and then he had the what was it called, Crystal? What's this group called? The pod. There's a special name for the group.
Pod Heroes. I don't
Something
know.
like that. It might as well be pod. It was something anyway. So then he goes into a story about clowns and how he's freaked out by clowns, and he's using the example of Poltergeist with the clown on the chair and everything. And then he starts playing clips from It, which is a Stephen King book and also a movie. He's freaked out about clowns. Then it got like straight up like, what do you think, Jordan?
Got straight up R. Kelly.
Yeah, listen to this.
It would not get as far as it did if that shit happened to me. Once I saw the clown on the bed, right as it's about to attack, I wouldn't have that. I'd tear the damn place apart, tear some shit up, break a couple of bones or whatever, and tear that damn clown apart, put all the stuffing out of it, and piss on it right there on the.
So, yes, he found a clown on his bed and urinated on it.
Okay, for people that aren't used to the extreme language, it gets a little rough here with the language, and and I'm not giving a grief about the language because we have a choice to do what we do with language, but
But we also have a choice of what we do with our sexuality and peeing on clowns, man. That's a new one.
Yeah, listen.
On the floor in the bedroom, just piss on the motherfucker. Seriously, more than likely to get away with it. John Wayne Gacy, perfect example. Real life serial killer, dressed up as a clown. There you go. I guess.
So, now I'm not sure what that segue was about, but it sounded like he wanted to pee on the clown like John Wayne Gacy would pee on the clown. That's how the sentence ran. It wasn't a
No.
well-structured
No,
sentence.
what he's saying is that in his brain, clowns, John Quinn,
yeah.
the worst clown ever.
Yeah,
obviously.
I parsed it out eventually.
Oh.
I'm just saying, dude, like you cannot diagram that
Do
sentence.
you know who John Wayne Gacy is, Tiffany?
He's a killer.
A killer.
I
Who? What connection with the clown thing does he have?
He raped a clown.
That's right. John Wayne Gacy, famous clown rapist. Do you know that his entire family is permanently banned from the Barnum and Bailey Circus?
They can't go to Circus World either.
Down the generations, dude. It's sad. All right.
Gets worse, though. Listen to this.
Said that's when my inner gangster comes out. Is when I'm confronted with clown.
Now, wait, did he say inner Dexter or inner gangster?
Gangster.
Roll it back a little bit. He said inner gangster.
Gangster.
Yeah, right there. That's good.
Because he's talking about serial killers,
No,
so I don't know.
There
It's
you
the
go.
boy.
Like I said, that's when my inner gangster comes out.
All
Is
right.
when I'm confronted with clowns and stuff. Clowns and there won't be none of this. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Mr. Killer. And there won't be none of that. It'll be motherfucker. I wish you would. I wish you would attack me.
All right.
Now he's asking for it.
I know. It's getting like
Jesus.
weird, dude. That's, yeah.
He's like, oh, bring it, bitch. Oh, it's on.
And
But
it's
you
not
want to
even-
clown me, man?
It's not even like, oh, come at me. No, it's, I wish you would kill me, clown. It's like, it's
don't
like
kill
that,
me, kill me, killer.
It's
Don't
like
kill
those
me.
German dudes who sign up to be eaten by cannibals. That's right. That's what that just sounded like.
So yeah, it gets raw here. The last part of this is insane. Go ahead, play the rest.
Please, God, as my witness, let bastard attack me while I'm listening to Double Special Show, Our Daily Outrage, Weekly Fascination, Hanging Out Class.
All right, stop. Hold on, wait, but back it up.
A
First of all,
shout out to us in the middle of his dirty clown fantasy. God. It's like, great. He's wanking off over the body of the clown he just murdered and
peeing on
urinated
it,
on.
yeah.
And then he's like thinking a double special as he does.
no,
it.
he's
Oh.
got us on in the background, dude. He
Oh.
said listening to. He didn't say big shout out. He said as I'm listening to Double Special.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what? That's the. We need to put that as a tag on the YouTube. Like, soundtrack for clown murder rape.
Play some more of this.
Whatever podcast I'm listening to in the middle of the night, I swear to God I'll make national headlines. Arkansas man severely injures clown in prank gone horribly wrong. I know for a fact that I'll see jail time if that happens. I come home, wake up in the middle of the night, some clown comes out of my closet. I swear to God I'll tear this damn place apart and make it rain in here. And
Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know if he has a failure to understand the terminology here, but let's back this up and walk through this statement he just made. A clown will come out of his closet, and then Travis is going to make it rain.
Back it up and play it again real quick, because that's. I need to isolate.
We need to know what making it rain means. Tiffany, do you know?
Yeah, it's gonna make it rain.
Which means?
Which means like he's gonna tear that clown up.
Wow, Tiffany doesn't know
No,
either.
no.
Well, play it again real quick.
time if that happens, I come home, wake up in the middle of the night, some clown comes out of my closet. I swear to God I'll tear this damn place apart and make it rain in here. And
That means he's gonna kick his butt. He's gonna make
Does
it
not-
rain.
That
No.
does not mean that.
Yes,
Make
that's
it-
what
It's
you
a
mean.
strip club. Well, we know
Yeah.
where the
Oh
use.
yeah, I know what it means. It means
Oh, now she knows.
make it rain with the dollar bills.
Yes. He's going to do
She-
that over
she
the
actually
clown.
did the shuffle thing with
Yeah.
the. That's so
He's going
funny.
to pee on a clown and then throw money at it.
He's gonna make it rain. Yeah, that's what they do. You're right.
Yes.
But he didn't mean that.
I don't know.
Oh my
All
God.
right, hang on a second, caller. We need to finish this up.
Yeah,
Here.
you didn't have to say anything. Just put them on
Yeah.
there. There you go. Play the rest of
do
this.
a couple $100, $1,000 worth of damage. And
Okay, and he's gonna do a couple $100 worth of damage, tearing up his entire house. I like that part.
No, just the bedroom.
I know. I need
I'll
to go
break
buy
a
a
desk.
house in Arkansas. I got $5 in my wallet.
I will break a desk up in this bitch. You see me? I will bust that chair all up. What's that? $75? I'll bust that chair up.
Go right down to Goodwill. Get another one.
just mess him up. I'll get jail time. I promise you that. I'll be doing these podcasts through conjugal visits.
And that's not how conjugal visits work. that's probably not you. You don't want to spend your time doing that during a conjugal visit.
Conjugal visit.
I know.
That's when you get the bang at jail.
Not Travis. Travis is gonna do a podcast.
Okay. Holy crap. Back that up real quick. Back that up just hold on. Back that up just a little bit. Back it up a
That's
little
what
bit.
you guys should do for the show. You should do your podcast through conjugal visits.
Visits from someone. I promise you that.
Oh, yeah.
These podcasts through conjugal visits from someone.
From someone.
From someone. No specific person.
Yeah.
Whoever's in the nearby vicinity will get a conjugal visit.
Probably my mom.
Yeah. Is that all of it? Play the rest of it.
Do that.
On today's podcast, we talked about Oedipal
Yeah, then
complexes.
hold on, caller.
was it,
Back,
that
no,
was
no,
it.
because he had the clip at the end there. I think I let it play a little bit. Listen to this.
Visits from someone. Promise you that.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Yeah, that was that clip from It. Jesus Christ. All right. That was the Travis fear, and Travis losing his mind on a stuffed clown.
Should be called Fear of Travis.
Big Chief on the line. How you doing, brother?
Wait, caller, state your name and purpose.
Better now. Better.
Did you hear that whole thing?
That was awesome. I just called in midway through. One of the first things I heard was the podcast through conjugal visits. I'm doing $200 damage. $200 damage.
He's crazy, dude. I love Travis, and Travis has always supported our show. And I tried listening to his show, but he was playing like circus music in the middle of it. It got weird,
What's about
man.
clowns?
I know, but here's the thing. I didn't realize that he'd stopped talking and then the music had started. It's like a drone sort of a thing. It's crazy.
The way he talks, there's just no. It's weird. Like he's using audio compression or something, but there's no pause.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Marty, how are you, sir?
Oh, I am okay. I am in Kentucky again.
You're in Kentucky again. Why do you keep going back to you got in-laws there, but why?
Yeah, I've got family. Marin's my mom's only grandkid, so
that's
I have to bring.
We are looking forward to the shows, I should say, because we got a couple of shows lined up when you're in town, as I told you we would do when you came. We've got the podcast on Wednesday you'll be a part of, and Joe and Megan will be in the studio as well. So that'll be fun.
Cool.
Yep. And then Friday night we have the Hooligan Show, and then Saturday night we'll be doing stand-up comedy at Club 1933 with John J. Murray. So it's going to be a good week, man. Looking forward to it.
Sweet. Sounds like fun. Much more fun than I had today.
What happened?
You know how Russ normally has me do like work around the house, like post hole digging.
Wait, whoa. In
Today,
Kentucky? Yeah, okay.
Today it was moving a giant gun safe from a bedroom out to the garage.
Oh my! Well, it doesn't sound like a long distance, but how heavy was the gun safe?
I've got to guess at least 400 pounds.
How did you guys pull that off? Did you have a dolly, or did you use like pulleys?
We had a dolly, but you couldn't use the dolly in the bedroom, so we had to kind of like walk it out to the hallway. And once we got in the hallway, Russ was concerned about they have like a heating system on the floor, like the grates that go down into the ductwork.
This is a mobile home,
so
I'm assuming.
Removed that. No, this is just a ranch style house. But anyway, he removed the ductwork because he didn't want the safe to get hung up on it. But there was like a little towel that got put over it. So as we got it past there, I knew about it. Russ knew about it. My brother, who was helping, didn't know about it. Goes to put on a coat, walks that way. His foot goes straight through the floor.
Ow!
Down to about the knee.
Oh!
And scrapes up his knee, bangs up his knee, he falls and everything.
That's
I mean,
awkward.
He's still walking and alive and everything. And then I get my hand pinched between the gun safe and a wall, so like my hand is swollen. So we're all just torn up.
You guys shouldn't be in the moving.
The ductwork down in the basement, like his foot went down, and like my brother's 200 pounds, so like it just broke the ductwork down in the ceiling. So it's all the heating work is all
Marty.
screwed up.
Marty, let me ask you this. When you go there, you've been there many times. Are you ever allowed just to like relax and sit on the couch and watch a movie? They got you doing all kinds of manual labor when you're there.
Yes. Actually, I do get to do that.
When?
Mostly we played Settlers of Catan.
Oh my God.
What? What is that?
Oh,
They play.
Is that why you're injuring yourselves because you don't want to play Settlers of Catan anymore? It's like, that's why you.
We actually, have you ever played it? It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't even like the name. Let me just say that. If you had like if one of the games was,
I will bring it.
Oh,
when
don't.
I am there.
You don't have to do that.
We will play.
Why?
We will play. You will love it.
Does it involve cards? Are there cards and dice?
There are dice and there are cards.
I'm done. I can't do that.
He doesn't. Ever since he lost in Monopoly twice, he can't play it.
No, there's money involved there. I like Monopoly. No, I'd rather be on the Xbox. I can't do the card role playing.
Well, it's not role playing.
It sounds like
It's
it.
Dungeons
It's
and
more
Dragons.
like craps.
That is- that's
it's,
role
It's a
playing.
lot like
Yeah.
craps.
I only do role.
What do you mean it's a lot?
in the
Wait,
bedroom.
what do you mean it's like a lot like craps? How is it like
Because
craps?
there are numbers on the board that are placed randomly, and like in craps, like the 7 is the most common thing you can hit, and then 8s, then 6s, or 8s and 6s, and
Okay.
9s and 5s.
So that-
those are the ones that you're more likely to roll. So you want to put your settlements around those numbers.
Your settlements.
So that
Jesus
you will get
God.
stuff. You'll get those cards that'll help you build, and then you get points.
Oh, it's just like going to Vegas and standing around the craps table, Marty. I can just imagine a bunch of cool 40 gangster guys all in their zoot suits playing Settlers of Catan in an alley. Well, yeah, that was half the plot of Guys and Dolls.
Shut up, Jordan, or I will go over there and I will do $200 dollars worth of damage to that damn studio.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
It's the oldest established permanent floating Settlers of Catan in New York. Boring. It doesn't even fit the rhyme.
Oh man, this has been an awesome show. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, Marty. Well, I'm sorry that you have to do manual labor. Ice the hand, and call somebody to move the damn. Did they take the guns out of the safe? Just tell me you took the guns out of the safe first.
I'm sure the guns were taken out of the safe.
What do you mean? You sure? You don't know?
Where did you put the murder penises?
Well, I mean, it was closed. We didn't move an open.
Dude,
safe.
you didn't ask if there were guns in the safe. Like they couldn't take the guns out to take a little bit of the weight out. Oh
well,
my
I mean, it's not like he would keep guns in the safe with bullets in them anyway.
What is that? Has nothing to do.
Do you think the death
Wait, stop.
energy of the murder penises made the safe crush your hand?
No, they don't. They didn't even. He doesn't even know. Like I would ask, like, dude, did you take the guns out? I mean, that could be very heavy with a bunch of rifles in there. Screw the bullets. The guns themselves are heavy.
I would think that he took them out.
You would think, but
I think he mentioned something about it taking them out the night before, but I wasn't really paying attention.
well, you should pay attention to shit like that.
Yeah.
You got a guy with a scraped up knee, your hands all swollen, and it could have been, avoided by just taking a few rifles out of the damn thing
and paying attention.
No,
Yeah.
the safe itself weighs 400 pounds.
That's what he told you.
Could have been avoided
Maybe
by
it's
placing my hands in a better spot.
Maybe
Be a little more careful.
Oh yeah, blame yourself. He's such a pussy. That guy's got you working, and you're blaming yourself for your injury.
Now call him a racist.
God damn. All right, dude. Well, listen, we're looking forward to seeing you. You're going back to Texas before you come here, or are you going to be there until you come here?
Yeah. We're going to be coming back to Texas first.
Still got your head on about you?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
good.
You know what I'm talking about. You got everything's good. You're hanging in there.
I'm trying to hang on in there. I don't know
Hanging
what
in there,
you're
buddy?
talking about.
Everything going okay, man?
Trying.
Marty? Marty, this is feeling time.
Not great, but it's going.
All right. Well, listen. Come here. We're gonna have a good week. It's gonna be an awesome week. You're gonna have a good time.
We're going to have rub downs. It'll
Yep.
be awesome, dude.
Is he going all by himself?
Yeah. No kid. You're not bringing Marin, are you?
Nope. It's just me and Marion over here in Kentucky, but it'll just be me in Florida. So.
Yeah, baby. Now we'll show
week of
Zach.
Fun.
We'll show Zach how to party. None of this city walk crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be rocking and rolling down.
Settlers of Catan way. Oh, yeah! Suck on my village! I've established a trade route, motherfucker!
That's right. Check out my embattlement.
You have played the game. He has played the game.
No, there are trade routes in it? Oh, God, no. No, it's so boring.
The fact that you guessed that was a little
Oh,
scary, dude.
I really like Oregon Trail. Is it like that?
What the hell is that? Is
Do you
that
have
I
Oregon
have
Trail?
Never played Oregon Trail.
You've never played the Oregon Trail? That's like the best
Marty,
game ever.
Marty, you are like the king of boring-ass games. How have you never played the Oregon Trail?
I know. Even the name Oregon is just
I
boring.
know. It's about pioneers. You'd think you'd be all up humping that shit, dude.
No, I'm not a big fan of Pioneers. So Settlers, I guess, sounds close to it.
Oh, so you're kind of an
But
Indian guy?
basically,
What the hell is a pioneer? He's a
you
settler.
start
It's
with
the
a
same.
couple settlements. You start with a couple settlements, and then you try to develop those into cities. And
Yeah,
you get
we
more
know how the country is, but we
resources
get
for
it.
that.
Yeah, we know how settlement and pioneering goes.
And then you do it with craps?
What's next? You gonna play a game where you pan for gold, you bastard? Gold Rush, the card
Oh, They
game.
actually have gold. They have gold on the board, and you get one of any resource if your numbers rolled on a gold.
At any point, can you trade a blanket with smallpox to any of the other players? Can you do that, there, settler?
Can you?
There is sabotage where you can make them throw away half their hand.
What about drone attacks?
me listening or talking about this game is kind of droning on.
Yeah.
Hey, it's right.
Wow.
The game has drone
It's your
attacks.
damn game. All right, bitch, you're out of here. All right, brother, we'll see you when you come to town, all right, you rat bastard?
All right, you guys have fun. Thank you so much for the conjugal visit line. I'm glad I can hear that part.
Ladies and gentlemen, calling in live from Kentucky somewhere, it's Big Chief Marty Hoffman.
Kentucky and the work release camp he's at. Jesus, man. He's on a chain
I
gang.
think it's just like a cover for his parents' like Cthulhu cult or something. Like they're sacrificing their children's limbs.
That was dark. The phone number is 727-475-6139. Tiffany's looking at me. It's creeping me out right now. You're burning holes in my cheek.
We need to put the picture back up. Hold on, Tiffany, look. There you are, Tiffany. Look. Hi, it's Tiffany. We have to show her a picture. She doesn't look at it.
Where are we at? What time is it? Jeez, we got a long way to go yet. All right, let's talk about this.
We can end the show early.
No. I want to talk about this.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
As much as we razz Travis, I still like Travis's podcast. I think it's unique. He's got a weird kind of point of view. Crystal, Travis has a good gripe with you. Turn your mic on, damn it. Turn your mic on. Even I know it's
he
off.
has a good gripe with me.
You promised to do a podcast. You have not done your podcast. You did a podcast. You lasted 6 minutes. The agreed time was what?
18.
18 minutes. When the hell are you going to do your podcast?
All I can say about my podcast is that the release date is on the horizon, so stay tuned.
What does that mean, on the horizon?
Yes.
That's exactly what it sounds like. It's on the horizon.
Which horizon?
Can you be more specific?
The horizon of
Event
Mars?
horizon.
What do you?
Yeah.
What's that?
Event horizon.
Yeah, right. When is it? When
It is on Crystal's horizon.
you are a lazy bastard. You need to do the podcast. You promised you would do it. And dude, we got all the equipment. You could do it on any day.
Anytime.
18 minutes.
It's all. It's not even 20.
You talk smack. Now put your money where your mouth is. Travis has done how many episodes? Eight now?
Yeah.
And some of them an hour long.
So
You can't do 18 minutes, dude?
I can do 18 minutes.
You
I
cannot.
just don't. First of all, let's be realistic. I don't want to I don't want everybody to just to be blown away with my awesomeness. So I'm just like delaying it because it's going to be.
Let
too
me get
much
this straight.
I think
then
you're
I'll probably-
overstating the dangers.
Well, let me get this straight. You haven't done the podcast. You talk smack to get you into this fix, and now you're talking smack with still not having the podcast. Now you just talk. That's your response to talk
Well,
smack.
No, because I'm just so super awesome that I don't think that
How
people
super
I
awesome
don't
are
think
you?
People are ready for my.
Are you super awesome
I
to
think-
do 18 minutes?
I don't
Yes.
think she's doing this on purpose, dude. I think she's drowning in a sea of smack, and those are just like splashes coming out of the smack. And she
Yeah, they're coming
struggles
back
to
off
not
the
die.
edge of the pool
Yeah.
in her face. She's
Yeah.
like, I
No.
can't get away.
And we just assume she's throwing smack, but no, she's drowning.
She's drowning.
No.
Well, she should
No.
drown. You
The
deserve to
people-
drown.
The people are not ready for the thoughts in my head to come out.
What thoughts?
Well, there's thoughts in there. It's not just.
All right,
empty
look, you did
space.
6 minutes and 30 seconds of dead air.
No,
and
that
then
was
lied
technical
about it.
difficulty.
You lied about it.
How do you know? You don't know. You weren't.
I
in the
was
room when
sitting
was
right
doing
here.
it.
You stopped talking.
You told us the story yesterday how you lied about it.
Yeah.
I remember.
In addition to that, yes, I was there, but Jordan got the information from you yesterday.
Directly.
Dude, but nobody now. You see, now everybody knows. Nobody would have known. That's how smooth I did that transition into it.
Tiffany, do you think you could motivate her in your Taekwondo way to do her podcast?
Oh wait, now you want threats? You want her to threaten me with violence?
I
to
didn't
do
say
the
anything about
podcast?
violence. I thought maybe
30 push-ups.
no, not push-ups.
Oh,
But maybe you got
physical
some
work?
motivational coach, sensei thing you can do with her.
You can do it.
Thank you, Tony Robbins.
Okay.
You're
Tony
doing
Little.
such an awesome job.
You
You're
can
so-
do it?
You're so smart and beautiful. You need a podcast.
No, she doesn't need a podcast. She just needs to do 18 minutes to put her mouth,
Come
do what she
on,
said she was going to do.
There's just 10 more. Push through. You can do it.
Listen, if Travis can talk for 15 minutes about peeing on a clown, you can do 18 minutes about something. There's got to be something.
Yeah, what do you
can
like
talk.
to pee on?
Sticks.
Yeah, I would say like
Chris.
Okay, for the record, you've never urinated on
I've
me.
never urinated on
That,
him.
ugh, oh, God. No, why? What? No.
Why don't you try it?
Gross.
No way. Why would I want to do that?
Maybe it's really cold and
That's
you want to
awful.
be warm.
That's not really cold.
It's
No,
warm,
it would be
first of all.
warm.
He has requested
I'm
that I
saying.
pee on him before, though.
When did I do that?
yes,
When
yes.
did that happen? Please tell
Ooh.
me. Since we're being honest, you liar. What? Come on.
No.
Oh, it's technical difficulties. I can't. We were out. Something happened. I'm a liar.
No, you did.
Oh, when you got
remember?
stung?
Yes.
When you got
Oh. All right, that's fair. I did ask her to pee on me. You're right. But and to be fair, I asked like 4 people to pee on me all at
And
once.
2 of them were guys. One was Steve Barrett.
So you were exploring that day.
I had a jellyfish. I had a stingray sting, and I got confused.
And you're like, well, this is a good opportunity.
No, but urine helps with jellyfish. It does not help with the stingray. But I didn't know. I was in pain, dude. I was doing the Family Guy. It was awful, dude.
That sounds like gasp of pleasure.
If you watch Family
I
Guy,
would have to have watched Family Guy.
yeah,
to
no, it's a
understand
Family
that.
Guy reference. Whenever he gets hurt, he goes which is dead on because that's
When
what
who
most
gets
people.
hurt?
What is his name? Peter, yeah,
Oh.
Griffin.
So how do you think it would happen that Krista would pee on you?
The
Like,
wife.
Could you
When the
talk
wife
us-
gets hurt.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
Could you talk us through like what the procedure would have been, what you were imagining in your head when you asked Crystal to pee on you?
Yeah, I was in shallow water in the flats of the bay over here.
So
and
when
I
you
got
threw the kid first?
I threw the
Yeah.
Laszlo's kid, by the way. And I was helping somebody up onto the boat, and I got stung by a stingray. And in my brain, I thought that urine would help, so I said, "Somebody pee on my foot."
It's jellyfish.
I know it's jellyfish.
It's so funny, but
In the heat of the moment, Tiffany, trust me. I know you're Mrs. 6-degree black belt. When you get stung, that shit hurt,
But-
man. That's
but-
like the worst pain I've ever had.
But I would do what works to make it stop.
Now, where were you going to have the
if you
pee on it?
On my foot, right on my foot.
In the boat?
Yes, I
So
don't
you
care.
wanted somebody to pee all over the
Yes.
boat just because you were
No,
stupid enough to
not
get
all
stung?
over, not all over the boat, over my foot. If you can't,
Which was in the boat.
Yeah, right.
Why would you pee all over the boat? You don't have control of your penis, where you can't direct it in one
Well, you were
spot?
asking a girl to
I
do
don't
it.
have
How
a
did you think
penis.
that would work?
They have technique. Trust me, I've seen them out in the snow. They know what they're doing. She could do it. If she
So
wanted.
you would have hung your foot over the side of the boat and then
Here's the
expected your wife to direct a stream of urine somehow over the side of the boat as well? Is that what you
I
were
was
planning?
in the boat. I was in the boat.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. Actually, hot water is the thing that neutralizes the toxin in stingray. But so urine actually would have helped because it's 98 degrees, and it would have helped a little bit. What did they do? Here's what the people on the boat did. They poured beer on my foot. Cold beer, which did nothing. It may have actually made it worse. It did
the
nothing.
closest thing to urine that we could find.
No.
Oh, you had Bud Light?
It's not.
No, it was
Black label. Here, put that on there. That's pee. Yeah.
I would have peed on you, Chris.
That would have been awesome. That would have been so awesome.
I'm like, I don't know why he wants me to pee on him, but he keeps yelling it.
Guess I got to do it. Let's make it happen.
That was the most
Make it
hysterical
rain.
thing ever.
What the hell? Somebody's. Okay. It's somebody texted me about the hooligan show. I thought it was Laz.
Way to stop the show,
Oh,
Chris.
yeah.
No. Oh yeah. You can't, nobody can talk if
Speaking
Chris.
of Les,
Yes. What? Yeah. Okay.
you're,
we'll
you're
talk.
being a traitor.
I'm not done yet. So, Crystal, I need a commitment from you right now. Give us a time frame. Not this.
When are you going to pee on Chris?
Never.
No. When are you going to do the podcast? Come on, seriously. When? 18. Look.
All right.
You turn it on. You record it. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I will do it Friday.
Friday. So we're gonna have it ready for a show next week.
Yeah.
You promise right now that you
well,
will have
I
it ready.
Make no promises.
Well, can you try?
I will.
What do you mean you make no promises? You got
No
married to me. That's a
promises.
promise.
Well,
A legally binding promise.
Wow.
I didn't say I promise.
You
I'll love
did when you signed the license. We went to the courthouse.
That's a contract, not a promise.
Same difference.
No. Contracts are meant to be broken.
All right,
I'm
Travis.
just differentiating between contract
Stop
and
talking.
promise.
Are you
You're
going to
making me
Kentucky, Chris?
I may go to Kentucky. All right, so let's have it ready for next week. You can do it, okay?
Yes,
18
I'll do
minutes.
it. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna warn you now. If people's heads explode from my awesomeness, I can't be held responsible.
We will. Double special will hold
Yeah.
responsibility for any blown up
Well,
heads.
not
That's
me.
right.
Jordan, you'll take responsibility, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we got medical.
I saw a scanner, so you can handle that.
All right. Speaking of podcast, I got a buddy that's coming back into town, hopefully in June, and I will be starting a new podcast. We talked about it the past couple of days. It pisses Jordan off because it's not that you don't. I don't know what your deal is
it's
with.
rude.
It is.
First of all,
It's like you're saying that we don't give you enough podcasting.
Yeah, we're not good enough.
We don't
no,
satisfy you?
I'll explain myself if you give me a second. But let me say first of all, Tiffany, you've been on another podcast a couple times, a sports podcast, and we didn't say anything. We were okay with that.
but-
It's the same thing. You cheated on
No,
us.
no,
You
no.
cheated on.
No,
What do you know?
no,
What do you mean
no,
Wait,
no.
stop. Hold on. Wait. I want to hear
She
this.
was a guest.
Yes.
She didn't create a new podcast.
She had a recurring segment on that show.
She was a guest.
I was a guest
a
All right.
recurring guest.
Fine.
for 10 minutes.
All right, here's the thing. The podcast that I want to do with this other gentleman is more stand-up based. We're stand-ups. You're a stand-up Tiffany. I know. Look at her. She's like, what about me?
I know.
You are.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell jokes the whole time?
No,
You're like,
not at all.
So two people walk into a bar. Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, we're going to do the vaudeville stand-up show.
They're
Right.
just gonna sit there and tell each other how awesome they are at doing stand-up.
That
and
is
how
not
hard
it
it
at all.
is, and yeah, and if the world was fair, they'd be famous instead of all those stupid comics who aren't as good as them.
Oh my God, you sound just like Laz.
I know.
Say it in the microphone then. Yeah, right.
Um,
All right, so no, but here's the thing. The tone of our show is different. It's more of a upbeat sort of thing. Tiffany, it is.
I thought you said that we weren't upbeat. I thought Jason
It's turning.
says that we're
The
not
show is doing
upbeat.
good. No, we're doing good. It's doing good. Don't F it up. We're
You're
doing
saying
fine.
our show is upbeat?
I'm saying it's a different tone than what this show will be.
Ugh.
The show hopefully will be called Loose Cannon.
So what is it going to be about?
I'm gonna.
Wait.
If you let me talk, I will tell you.
No,
Oh, for
I'm
Christ!
very upset.
This may be why I want to do
I'm
another
very
podcast. It could be a
upset.
little part of it.
Oh, Laszlo won't let you talk. Remember when Laszlo was on our show?
He
didn't
will.
let anybody
We'll work
talk.
it out.
And
We'll work it out.
I thought you don't like downbeat shows. Didn't you give us lectures about? Oh, I don't like downbeat
Yeah.
shows.
I know.
And you're
What I
purposely starting one.
Don't
What
go
I-
dark.
Let me finish.
He
What
won't
I
let
s-
us swear.
Let me finish. What I said was, I don't want this show to be that show. I want to do a project with Steve. And here's the thing. I said this at the beginning of the year. I want this year for something to happen for me. So I'm doing more stand-up. I'm getting involved with more projects. Laz is coming back into town. I have a different relationship with Steve than you guys do. You don't like him.
I like Steve.
I know you do. So that's why I'm shocked that you're giving me so much crap about wanting to do a project with Steve.
I just don't understand why we're not good enough.
You haven't let me explain
Yeah.
it to you. It's not that you're not good enough. We're doing a podcast. We're in a podcast
About
right
what?
now. I don't know what the hell it's
Is
about.
it a comedy podcast?
No, it is kind of. It's a comedy podcast, but it's not
We're
about stand-up.
funny.
All right, let me
Yeah.
stop. Let me stop. First of all, you never liked stand-up, and you never wanted the show to be about stand-up. You've said that many times. You didn't want this podcast to be about stand-up comedy.
But we still talk about stand-up
We
every
do.
single show.
We've compromised.
So I let you get away with that.
But we've compromised.
But it apparently wasn't good enough for you.
So it's Jordan's fault.
yeah.
You did this to us. You ruined our family.
I gave him stand-up talk, but he wants more and more. I can't give that to him. I'm just human. I don't have the energy. I have to cook and clean. And he's talking about stand-up all day. It's bending me over and talking about stand-up.
The show will be called Loose
I
Cannon.
have saddle sores.
Stop. The show will be called Loose Cannon, and it will be a more of an aggressive. There will be the language barrier will be taken down. We will be able to curse.
We're not aggressive enough for you.
No,
I said
not
fuck
like
a
this.
baby.
Not like this.
Yeah.
You know Laz. You know how Laz is.
You
He's
made me stop saying cock.
I don't. That's not about
I
that.
know.
It's not about that word. Why do you got to say that word all the time, dude?
See, but on Laz's show, you would be allowed
You
to say
said
it,
that
right?
completely out of context just to say that word.
Hey, Crystal, say veiny cock.
No, stop. Don't make my wife say that, dude.
What?
Seriously.
Veiny cock.
Stop.
What night of the week are you going to
Jesus.
do it?
I don't know. It'll be in June.
Can I be on it?
No. Why
Can I
would
be
why
on
would
it?
we invite? It's going to be
Oh,
him and I.
Tiffany.
Can we call in?
All right, let me stop. First of all, Steve knows a lot of more upper echelon comics that we want to have on. Some more.
Oh, so he's going to get guests now, too. Oh.
Stop talking, both of you. It is a podcast about specifically stand-up comedians and road work and comedians. That's it. That's all it is.
So it's almost like my Comics Corner show.
Maybe, I don't know.
Are you
I have
ripping
no
off
idea.
Tiffany's
No, it's
idea?
gonna
Yeah,
be-
he just hacked me.
I did not hack you.
God.
He hacked my
Did you
Northern
listen
Night
to your
shows.
show?
Comics Corner. Remember, you were on it, and
Did
we
you
interviewed
listen to-
you about the road.
Nowhere near what this is going to be about. This is going to be raw and edgy. Steve says what's on his mind.
I hope
want to be.
Catherine Maloney Larson sits in here every day and just stares at you like this. with
She's
her
probably
hands
going to be on the show. Dude, I'm
yeah.
telling you, we're totally replaced.
It's a different show. We'll still do the show. How can I replace you if
How are
I'm
we gonna
doing
do
a
it?
separate show?
So what night are you going to do it?
You guys are the biggest bitches.
Wednesdays at 8:30.
Let me
aren't
say
you?
this. You're a bitch and you're a bitch. You're both whiny little bitches.
Why?
Both of you.
Oh.
Why? Because we love
Steve
you?
was right.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. You're the biggest bitch of all.
Why isn't this relationship working for you,
Because
Chris?
you're a bitch.
Do we need to go to triples therapy?
You have sand in your vagina and your ego is all tender and you can't handle it and your best friends are Blue Jays.
Why
That's
do you
what
have
your
to? Why do
problem
you have
is.
to get all offensive and accuse me of being a woman? Is that the
That's-
best way to insult me?
No.
Do you think women are
No.
a negative
Stop
thing?
for a second. That's what the loose cannon thing will be about, and you couldn't hang in that realm because you're too goddamn sensitive. That's what it's about right there. Calling you out on your pussy ass crap, and you wouldn't be able to handle it. I could go on. No, you can't handle it because
he
you're a
wants
little
to
twat
be
waffle.
racist
You
and
couldn't handle it.
misogynist.
No, it's not misogynist.
He doesn't want to get called out on it.
No, for God's
Jordan's
sakes.
not sensitive.
Yes, he is, dude.
No, he's not.
He is so sensitive.
We insult each other all the time.
It's not the same thing. I don't know why. Why do I have to do a podcast that's just like this one? Why?
I don't want you to.
You don't want to do
shouldn't
anything
it.
else.
No, you're just ours.
Chris,
I don't
I'm-
want to share. I'm an only child.
You're
hurting
doing a
my arm.
podcast exactly like
Sensei,
this.
release me. Yes, Crystal.
you know what? I support you and your veiny cock.
That's just stupid.
Is it veiny?
No, yeah, I suppose. One big vein
I
on
think
top.
aren't
but
they
whatever.
all veiny when they get hard?
No, would you
Hold
stop?
on, let
Why,
me try
really?
to remember.
This is not what the loose cannon will not be about talking about penises and
What?
using porn words.
Is that too raw
So none
for
of
you?
you
Too
wanna
raw and
watch it.
edgy to ask you about your veiny cock?
You don't even know if you have a veiny cock anymore.
Do
Do
you
you-
look into your pants right now?
I told you.
I looked at
Listen, I told you.
Do you
This
have any pictures that
Let
you've
me finish.
formed by
You
the
sh-
veins on your cock?
Stop.
I have a bird.
Let me say this. I
the
told you-
Virgin Mary.
You gonna let me talk?
No.
You got your own
You
podcast.
can talk on
I
your
don't have my
podcast
own
all you
podcast, you
want.
asshole. I want this year for look. I'm not getting any younger, and neither is Steve. And we're stand-ups, and we want to further ourselves. And listen, even if I do the, let me
Oh,
finish.
so it's about
God
being
damn it!
old.
Let me finish the sentence, please. If we do the podcast, and it does well, if it does, it can only help this show if I'm on both shows. All right. This is the year, dude. I just entered a contest at Side Splitters local. I haven't worked Side Splitters in years because it's been a weird club. I'm doing a contest to try to win a spot in the Laughing Skull. Can I don't do that, please? I'm trying to win a spot in the Laughing Skull Festival, which I believe is in Atlanta. So I'll be at Side Splitters in the next couple of months for the first time in I don't know. Last time I was
So
there.
you're
Mike
announcing-
McCarthy.
you're
Let me finish.
announcing-
Let me
you're using
finish.
a death
You're
head
cutting me off,
symmetry.
damn it. The last time I was there, Mike McCarthy spit on the floor. That must have been I don't know, 6 years ago.
Oh, well, that was worth cutting me off.
It was awesome, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you got that part.
No,
out.
let me finish my sentences. Is what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, dude.
You think Steve's gonna let you do that?
I don't know. Maybe at this point in his life he will. I don't know. We'll see.
I think
Yes.
the guy that seeing is going to be in the contest too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's sweet. It's a comic? You're dating a comic.
Who is it? Tell us.
Can you tell us?
Oh, I
You can
remember.
tell us.
Hmm?
Do we know him?
It's Sean.
No.
Purvis?
Ew, no.
I don't see that happening.
It's Bob.
No.
Why would Bob be in a contest? He's obviously young and strapping. Can
He's
you
a
think I?
s-
Do you
he's
think
a
I can
Side
beat him?
Splitters
Do you think I
guy.
can beat him?
Can you beat him off?
What?
What's
Yeah.
that? Look at the pauses. She's like, I don't want to say he's funnier because he wouldn't like if I said somebody else was funnier than him.
Be
'Cause I know
honest.
comics
It's
on it.
okay. Chris can take it.
Is he ahead? Does he headline? Is he?
No, he's a feature.
He's a feature.
Oh, he can't beat Chris then if he's a feature.
Look at Crystal comes to the.
I'm just.
I'm bringing it.
saying.
I'll say that. I respect him for what he does and everything. I am bringing it. I am done screwing around. I've won every contest that I've ever been in except for Florida's Funniest. I did not move on to Florida's, but every contest I've entered, which has been 3 or 4, War and I 4, and at the Improv in Orlando, crushed everybody. I'm telling you, I'm
You
bringing
don't
it.
think a Side Splitters person might?
I
win?
don't give a shit what club they work at. I'm bringing it. I don't care if they worked at the freaking comedy
Look at
store
this.
in L.A. I'm
This little
bringing
bastard, he gets his own new
I'm
podcast
bringing it.
and he gets all ballsy. Look
No,
at that.
I'm not ballsy. I feel
Oh,
confident in my
you found a
stand-up.
biscuit. Good for you.
I feel confident in my stand-up, and you see my stand-up. I'm a good stand-up. I got some new stuff. I'm feeling confident. It's gonna work out well. So there you go. And you and your boyfriend, good luck to
Not my
both of you.
boyfriend.
Whatever. Good luck to the. He's not my boyfriend.
You've seen him.
Wow, shit got real right there.
I see you.
Why can't you just be happy that I'm doing another project? Why are you so jealous, dude? You could do another podcast if you want to. Do whatever. You could sit there and talk.
You guys
Why are you
wanna
looking
do
at my
a
wife?
podcast?
Why are you looking at my wife?
Yeah.
What?
Ooh,
I
let's
can
get someone
do
he
one.
doesn't like.
I like everybody.
Oh,
who
let's
don't
get
like?
someone that doesn't like him.
Tim Kidd's gonna come into the studio and guest on our
Never
He kind
happened.
of sounds like a douche.
That'll never happen.
But he hates Chris.
Real quick rundown of some of the shows that we got coming up, and I'm almost done tonight. I think we've ran through everything, dude. We
No,
got
we
everything
haven't.
out tonight. It's been
I
a
feel like
great
we
show.
haven't
It's been a
even
great
touched
show.
things.
It's been a great show. In the coming weeks, April 4th, as we've talked about ad nauseum, the Charming Hooligans reunion show, the third one we're doing in the show, our very own Jordan Lee, myself, Marty
Yeah, me.
Hoffman, Joe Davison, Megan Chapnick,
Steve
and Darren
Laszlo.
Vierde. Coming in from Orlando Sac Comedy Lab to be in that show. That'll be at Jack's Joint. If you want to check it out, go on the website there, Tampa Bay Comedy or Jack's Joint Grill, I believe it is. You can buy tickets to the show. Let's sell it out. I'm bringing T-shirts. We're gonna have a good time.
It's $10.
$10, 8:30
And
show.
you have to buy me a drink.
And you have to buy Jordan a drink or touch him in some manner.
You have to touch me.
Touch me.
You have to pee on me.
Ew, that's gross.
I want to be like Chris.
The night before on this podcast, we'll have Joe Davison and Megan Chapnick and Marty Hoffman in the studio doing the show. It'll be a lot
I'm
of
gonna
fun.
dress as a clown to
He has
attract
said
the
that
most
like
people.
5 or 10 times.
I want to pump all this stuff up. Also, the night after, I'll be at Club 1933 with Marty Hoffman and John J. Murray, who was on the show last week. Next week on the show, Kerry White. If you don't know who Kerry White is,
He gonna be in here?
no, he's calling in. I wish he was going to be in, but he lives in North Carolina? Where does he live? Tennessee?
No, like Mississippi. I think.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
Arkansas, one of those terrible places.
Listen, he's a Comedy Zone comic, and he's one of those guys. He was part of a group called the Crowd Walker Ranch. They lived in a place where they called the Crowd, and they pride themselves in doing not offensive material, but material that is not of the norm.
Edgy. So you got jealous?
Would
of
you
him?
say offensive, Crystal?
I would say that they
Really?
they have it. I absolutely love their comedy, but it is if I could come on, dude, really?
And when we
Paul
say
Hooper?
there's a stable of like 4 or 5. We had one on the show a couple weeks ago, Mo Alexander, who I love, Kerry White, Matt Davis, Paul Hooper, who was amazing.
He's awesome.
Right. Tim Kidd used to be sort of kind of that group. And I think there's one more. I forget. But anyway, those are the 4 major ones. So anyway, Kerry White will be calling. We'll be catching up with him and talking to him. This is a comic who has been escorted from.
Why
like
are we
3
having him on
clubs.
the show, though? Because this is not a show about stand-up.
Because he's a guest and
Right.
he's calling in.
Yeah, when you
I
get
don't.
that
I don't.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
You're
think
right.
Kerry
You
White
know
should
what?
be
You're
calling
right.
in.
Listen, when both you bitches, when I say that, I mean you bitch and you bitch. When you book a guest on the show, you can have whoever the hell you want. I told you, get whoever you want. Obscure literary person, author, whatever, some friggin' indie game programmer, whatever. I don't care what you do. Get them on the show, and then we
Okay.
have whoever you want.
Fine.
How long?
What?
How long will it take you to do that?
A week.
All right. Who are you going to have on? Do you have any
I
idea?
can't tell you.
Tell me in a week. Next week on the
Jesus
show,
Christ,
tell me.
I gotta tell you right now. I haven't
Yep.
asked anybody.
I want to know.
You were right here. when
You won't
told
do
me
it.
to do it.
Dude, an hour from now, you won't remember that you
I
made
will. I will put out a post on Reddit, and I will have hundreds of famous people calling in next week.
I'd love to
F
see
you,
that.
F you so hard, Chris Gorges, and your stupid show with Laszlo, you jerk.
I
such
am
a
going
pussy.
to purposely get stand-up comedians to call in to make this show about stand-up, so his show will be redundant.
Yeah, we're gonna do the better show.
It won't be redundant because we don't have a cute girl in here saying goofy things, and we don't have Mr. Fucking Obscurity over here.
Oh,
It's a different
sounds
thing.
terrible.
It's a different thing. It's a different deal.
You're just gonna have like poser picture of Lenny
It's
Bruce.
listen, you guys. I love. Listen, you're
Don't
my,
touch me.
You're my
God.
You're my car.
Stop.
Stop.
What the hell?
You're my car that I love. I'm gonna get a sports car. I'm gonna go a little faster.
What? Oh, the hell is that?
Sports car!
How Laszlo?
Why is he a sports car? I
God
wanna
damn,
be
he's
the
a
sports
'96
car.
Buick.
No, this is this.
I want to be the sports car. I should be a sports
Holy
car.
Christ!
Laszlo is
Dude.
not. Yeah, Laszlo's like an old junky
I know.
car. Like if he was the voice on the show Cars, he would be like not a sports
Would he be
car.
Mater?
Yes.
Let's take a little break and play that Brad thing so I can refill my drink so I get more drunk. I love the fact that you guys are so pissed off. It's awesome. Play
Yeah.
that
We're
Brad thing.
jealous. We love you. We don't want to share.
I'm okay with it. If you did another podcast or you decided to do another podcast, I would be okay with that.
Ooh,
I
we'll
would be
see.
okay with that.
No, he won't. He would upset.
As long as listen,
You
as
know
long
what?
as it didn't bother this. Let me finish.
I have an idea. Crystal. Let's do a sexual fantasy podcast where we sit here and we like have sexual
It'd be
fantasies
the
to
worst
each other.
podcast you've
Oh my
ever
God,
heard.
that would, dude.
I
are you
would
kidding
love
me?
to
That
hear
would
that
be awesome.
podcast. I would
Awesome.
love to hear that podcast
All right.
because I'm
Do
pretty
it.
sure that it would be going, and then you would throw some crap out that she'd be like, "What did you just say?" Like I don't, as loose as you think you are,
don't
baby.
know.
Whatever.
You don't know what's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
baby.
Yeah,
You don't know
exactly.
me.
Thank. Say that again, Tiffany.
You
Say that
don't
again.
know what's going on in his
No, you don't
brain.
even.
It's all
understand.
jacked up in
I
there.
am so vanilla. I just
Remember
like
Whatever.
the porn he
Naked
watches on
lady.
YouTube? The things he comes across on YouTube?
I'll do my research.
those I
and
watch for shock value.
I'll
me
do
and
my
Jordan
research.
have a date coming up.
I'll
Oh,
do my
yeah.
research as soon as
that's
I do
true.
my 18-minute podcast that I've been working on for a month and a half. As soon as I get that out of the way, then you and I will do a podcast, which I'll have research and stuff. Do research for this show first. That's what I'm saying. We
Hey,
got
I
this
have
show solid.
gotten
I'm.
guests on this show before.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
true.
Just gonna hang our head
Yeah.
on the Andy's Army
I got
thing.
2 good. No, I
Who
got
got us in a
Martini.
press release.
Yeah, press release. Hello.
All right, let's play this thing from Brad while we work through some issues. We'll
Yeah.
be right back.
Oh, g'day. How you going?
Good, thank you.
I was just ringing up about getting a cake made.
Yeah, when did you need it for?
I was actually thinking about the the 15th of October.
Yeah, and what was it for? Was it for a birthday or a wedding? Or?
Oh, it's like a surprise party. My dad is going in for the he's having the triple heart bypass surgery thing, and he'll be coming home on the 13th, 14th, and I was thinking of having a big surprise party for him.
Yep, that's no problem. How many people do you need to feed, or are you after a particular design? Or?
I think it's just going to be a few people, like only half a dozen people around there. But I wanted wanted to be able to put someone in it, like a leaping stripper or something someone to jump out and just give him a massive surprise welcome home from the heart thing.
Oh, that's not something we do.
Do you know much about doing that? Like not the bits where you jump out and dance and that out of the cake. I mean, like making it and all that kind of. There's certain, like I've thought,
No,
sort of.
you wouldn't need a real cake. You would need some sort of pretend cake in a box or as a box.
Because I was going to have a crack at it, and I'm thinking that's a hell of a lot of cake mixes I'm going to have to. And then I was thinking
No, you wouldn't use a real cake. You'd use a pretend shaped box.
Yeah, because is that because if the person inside started eating it, it'd collapse, I suppose. Plus, you wouldn't want her to have a full belly if she had to get out and dance and that straight after.
Not only that, but you need to make room for the person inside.
Oh yeah, of course. Do you know anyone who does that sort of thing, or?
No, you'd be. Oh, I wouldn't have a clue. You'd probably need a props person or something.
Do you reckon you'd put like a springboard in it so they could burst there? I'm only thinking out loud here because I'm half thinking of having a go at it.
I'm really not the right person to ask. This is totally nothing to do with what I do, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Well, I might have a crack at it myself then, if it's one of those hard to do things. And
you wouldn't use a real cake at all because, well, for starters, it would be humongous because you'd need to fit a person in it. So you'd be looking at something. If it was made out of cake, it would cost you like $5,000.
Yeah, that's a bit. I've got about like $150. And then so his eyesight's not that crash hot anyway. So if you wheeled him back a little bit, he probably wouldn't tell the difference, to be honest.
No, well, if you go and put a person inside it, you would never use real cake because that would just be a logistical nightmare.
I could just splash a bit of cake, a bit of cream at him. I suppose he wouldn't know really then.
So good luck.
Good on you. Yeah, thanks for your help there. And
no problem.
No, good on you. Thanks for that.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Brad McLean, ladies and gentlemen, discussing cake with a cute-sounding Australian lady.
They all sound cute in Australia.
Yeah.
I love the accent. Brad McLean, as always, thanks for sending us stuff. In the weeks to come, I'm going to play more of his old stuff. There's a couple of ones that we played when we first started the show with Tiffany that were hysterical, and I want to play them again. Big shout out to Brad McLean. We miss you, brother.
We do, man.
Yeah, it's all
It
good.
sounds like he died.
We haven't heard from him
Yeah,
forever.
we don't know.
You never know, actually.
Dude, he was on a roll. He did all those freaking couch things, and then
No, he's tweeting, and he favorited one of my tweet pictures the other day, so he's alive.
He's slowing down, man. He's getting old, settling into the fish trade. It's all good.
He doesn't love us anymore.
You're listening to Double Special on a Wednesday night. The phone number is 727-475-6139. We're almost out of here. I cut it a little bit short tonight. It was a good show.
Unless somebody wants to call in,
Yeah,
feel free.
I thought that Slovak was going to grace us with their presence, but he did not get back with me.
Yeah, so already he's failed you.
He's old.
Good job setting up a podcast with a dude who can't even follow
Was he a
simple
part of
instructions.
the
That's Slovak.
podcast?
That is Slovak. I
No,
can't.
Laszlo is his person.
Yeah, I can't.
Laszlo and Slovak are the same stupid thing.
What?
Is it the same person?
Yes.
I can't confirm tonight. I have no idea what's going on. Really? Why would you do that?
What?
You're such a
Oh, I'm
punk.
sorry. It was a secret?
You're a punk.
What, were you going to have, like, Slovak be a secret character?
Yeah, it could go that way. You don't know.
God.
But no, you just want to sabotage everything.
Yes,
dude.
I
Yeah,
do.
You're such a jealous
Nothing but
old bastard.
sabotage.
You're a
Oh
little
my gosh,
jealous
what are we
bastard.
going to do when they tape their show? We'll have to come in and like sabotage it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't stand it. You know we planned it.
You're such a dick. You want to answer that, you ass face?
All right, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double Special Show. State your name and purpose.
Oh, get bent.
Oh.
Every friggin' time.
Petchra Chelli on the line. How are you, sir?
Confused.
Why are you confused?
Did the clown thing kind of make you feel weird feels?
Clown. I've just tuned in. There's this fella, right, from Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that Spreaker thing?
Yeah.
He's got this Spreaker show. He calls me up at random times during the night. I'm just sat there listening to a bit of bloody Cyndi Lauper, whatever she's called, you know, getting this phone call, and he's asking me my opinion on the strangest... He's had me on for 20 minutes talking to him about how we went on holiday in a static caravan and used to piss in a bucket and race turds. I mean, what am I going to do with that information?
No, you're the one calling in the show, man. I
know he called me. I didn't call him. He called me. I was having a little listen and a little dance to Berlin, Take My Breath Away. Next thing I know, Skype's going off. He's like, "Oh, pissed in a bucket."
What racing? Did you say racing turds?
Well, he said that he would go for a month, not a month, for the entire summer, summer holidays and all that jazz,
right,
to this static caravan. And he was like, well, we'd get bored, so, we'd piss in the stream and race it, and then we'd piss in a bucket and carry it about, and then we'd go and we'd have a poo, and we'd flush a poo and a twig at the same time, and then lift up a manhole and see which one came past first.
What the hell is going on there?
He's talking about it like it's the best holiday in the world.
That's a poor-ass bastard is
I
what
know,
that is.
dude.
That's like Zach is at Universal. This guy's peeing in a stream, and that's his spring break.
Are you sure he wasn't just singing a Dead Kennedy song? Holiday in Cambodia.
I don't know who Dead Kennedys are.
No, they're a punk band from L.A. We played part of Travis's podcast earlier, the last one that he did, where he basically sexually assaults and rapes a clown in his defense fantasy. Did you listen to that?
Are you having a laugh? I haven't listened to it.
No,
Which one was this?
I'm totally not kidding.
The last one, yeah. No, it was a violent sexual fantasy about clowns.
Play it right now. We'll play a part of it. Dude, I'm telling you,
Go on.
Yeah.
Get it fired up.
I
want to hear this.
Yeah, it's great.
It would not get as far as it did if that shit happened to me. Once I saw the clown on the bed, right as it's about to attack, I wouldn't have that. I'd tear the damn place apart, tear some shit up, break a couple of bones or whatever, and tear that damn clown apart, put all the stuffing out of it, piss on it, right there on the floor in the bedroom. Just piss on the motherfucker. Seriously.
So, are you thinking it's like R. Kelly? Am I right?
I don't think you mean
that guy needs a carer. He shouldn't be living on his own.
Oh wait, no wait. Listen to the rest. Hold on, play some more. I'll play it twice. I don't give a shit. Play it again.
More than likely to get away with it. John Wayne Gacy, perfect example. Real life serial killer, dressed up as a clown. There you go. Like I said, that's when my inner gangster comes out. Is when I'm confronted with clowns and stuff. Clowns and there won't be none of this.
No, I need to pause it right there because what do you think Travis's inner gangster looks like?
Good God. I mean, if you've seen how he dresses, he wears really baggy out-of-style jeans and blue polo neck T-shirts. All I can imagine is that with his big gut sticking out and one of his trouser legs rolled up.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Gang sign.
His trouser legs, but not because he's a gangster, but because he rides a bike without a chain guard. That's what.
He can't ride a bike. Come on.
Wait, listen, it gets so much better. Hold on.
Please don't kill me, Mr. Killer. And there won't be none of that. It'll be, motherfucker, I wish you would. I wish you would attack me. Please, God, as my witness, let bastard attack me. While I'm listening to Double Special Show, Our Daily Outrage, Weekly Fascination, Hanging Outcast, and whatever podcast I'm listening to in the middle of the night.
So again, he's listening to our podcast while he's doing sex with clowns.
I swear to God, I'll make national headlines. Arkansas man severely injures clown in prank gone horribly wrong. I know for a fact that I'll see jail time if that happens. I come home, wake up in the middle of the night, some clown comes out of my closet. And I swear to God, I'll tear this damn place apart and make it rain in here and do a couple $100.
Make it rain?
Yeah! I know!
Make it rain? I'm from England, even I know what that means, you moron.
The clown came out of the closet, and then he made it rain.
Like a window pane. Good God. What's he doing? Throwing quarters at it.
Play the end of this. Oh my God.
$1,000 worth of damage. And
Oh, wait, we know we need to rewind this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
back it
hold
up.
Time. I'd probably this damn place apart and make it rain in here and do a couple $100, $1,000 worth of damage and just mess him up. I'll get jail time. I promise you that. I'll be doing these podcasts through conjugal visits and so on. I promise you that.
Conjugal visits? Does he not know anything? Jesus wept. First of all, you have to find a lass that's willing to have sex with you, sunshine, and then you're going to have to find one that's willing to let you put a bloody podcast on. My
That's what he's
God.
going to waste his conjugal visits on, though.
Yeah, no. Fuck me.
There'll be no sex, just a podcast recording. Holy Christ, man.
So why is he so angry at clowns? What have clowns ever done to him?
Dude, there's a certain sect of, I don't know if this translates over to the UK, but in America, there are a lot of people that are freaked out by clowns.
I think it's an affectation myself. But
Really?
yes.
I don't know. They just, I've never had an issue with a clown.
I've never, yeah.
They don't bother me. I saw the Stephen King thing. I met Emmett Kelly Jr. when I was like 6. We went to one of his like final shows, and he didn't freak me out.
Well, Tiffany, aren't you scared of clowns?
You know, I'm not. I don't like them necessarily, but I'm not scared of them.
Do you have fantasies?
Why don't you like them?
I don't know. Well, some are creepy. Like evil clowns can be scary. Happy clowns
What makes
are
a
not.
clown evil?
The ones that are evil looking.
Okay, explain.
Their makeup is done in such a way that they look evil.
Is there
And they
red?
have like knives in their hands. I don't know.
Knives in their hands.
They have the evil shade of red for their nose.
Blood
Yeah,
red.
they look evil.
You're aware it's just a person with makeup on, right?
Yeah, but the thing
I mean,
is,
at Halloween, when you see a vampire walk past, you don't think, oh, Jesus.
No, I know that. No, I'm thinking the person can be evil. The person, not the just.
Yeah.
I know. It's
Yeah, if they're a clown, chances are they want to entertain and make people happy.
I know. What clown shows up to a birthday party with knives? How often
but
does
I'm
that
not
happen?
scared of anything.
You just said you were a little, you know,
They make me slightly uncomfortable. Certain ones.
slightly uncomfortable.
Dude, how do they make you more uncomfortable than normal people? Because you get very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I do get uncomfortable.
What makes you more uncomfortable, lesbians or clowns?
Oh, lesbians.
How do lesbians make you uncomfortable?
Well, they show up with knives and they got that makeup on.
They hit on her.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing is, though, with lasses like Tiffany, anyone talks to them, it's, oh, they want in me pants.
Yep.
No, it's
You
not
know.
like that at all.
Yes,
no,
it is.
I used to be really,
It is
really
exactly like
naive
that.
and never think anybody wanted to get in my pants. But then people started telling me that sometimes people want to get in my pants.
Sometimes or always?
I don't like to think always. I like to think some people
It's
are
always.
to get in my pants.
Yeah. As soon as when they say hi, that's if they have a penis, they're trying to get into your pants. The hello, that's the entry. Am I right, Petchra Chelli?
No, it's completely true. Lasses are all the same. You speak to a lass and she thinks, oh, what's he after? It's like, well, a conversation, you silly bint.
See, he's saying it's
God.
not. He's saying it's not.
She thinks the greeters at Walmart are hitting on her.
I don't not. I do not. I'd never think anybody likes me.
I hate women like that. That's ridiculous. She doesn't actually believe. You don't actually believe that.
I never think anyone does. I'm always surprised.
What? You're always surprised? Oh, well, you're attracted to my female body? What the hell? That's a shock.
She's talking shite. What she's doing is that thing where they say, it's like there was a lass at school that used to do it. She'd spend hours doing a painting and go, oh, this painting isn't very good. And then you go, no, it is a bit crap, innit? And she'd go, no, it's not. It's really good. She's just fishing for compliments.
No, I'm not. No, I don't fish for compliments. Because I don't understand
like
when
you do.
people are doing it. When
don't
people are
underst-
doing it, it goes way over my head.
Oh,
Really?
I believe that. I totally believe it goes
How
over
does
her
your
head.
hair looks nice go way over your
Like I
head?
had someone was like, "Oh, I look so fat right now. I don't want to get any pictures taken." I just said, "Okay." I didn't say, "Oh no, you don't look fat."
Well,
Someone told me that's what I was supposed to say.
Okay, so if you don't understand what fishing for compliments is, how do you know that you are or are not doing it? You wouldn't be aware.
Because I only say true words.
And if you want compliments, then the
I
true
don't
words
want
would be fishing for
compliments.
them.
They make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You are an odd lot. You really are. You're out there. Yeah, check out the rest of the podcast, dude. I'm sure he'll have something to say about us rebroadcasting it. I don't know if we should have played his disclaimer at the beginning of the show, but
See that he used my intro.
dude, that shit was so funny, man.
I own 90% of his podcast.
That shit was so funny.
What's 90% of nout?
I don't know, glass of milk or something. whatever he puts in his throat to make that noise.
I know. We were trying to.
You don't want to know what's in his throat.
You
seen what he did to that corn dog, didn't you?
Yeah, I know.
I
think
right to the back.
He could go to town on you.
Do you think he keeps it's like, you know how birds have gizzards full of stones? I think he has like something full of like KY jelly in there that makes that noise.
No.
What noise?
KY is way too lubricant. It's like cottage cheese. It sounds like he's got some sort of curdled something back
You
there.
think he's like a
his
pelican?
voice?
Oh, he's a pelican full of cottage cheese.
No, and I know Petchra. I know that Travis will be listening, and I'm not. I find the podcast interesting in that the tone is crazy. Petchra Chelli, you think he's putting an act? I'm telling you, I don't think it's an act. I think that's the way he talks. I don't know how
He's putting an act on.
No way, no way, dude. I've met
It's an
people.
act.
What do you think he's like in real life?
I think in real life he's probably just a country bumpkin. Likes country western music, all that sort of line dancing, maybe. I don't know.
But you think he's like doing a surreal art performance piece by doing his podcast?
No way.
Well, I don't think he's an intellect or anything. I just think he's a normal bloke.
No, I think he's semi-autistic. I really feel like I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, look again. America's always like, whoa, there are autistic people that are brilliant people, but they're a little off. They're just a little off. Like we had our piano player was had Asperger's, and he was off in just the way he talked to people, and the way he interacted.
They're
but he
so
was
weird.
but he was a great guy, and he was a brilliant guy, and he was a nice guy.
But he had like a real problem.
But
there was something terrible about him. is
you
what
don't
you're
think
saying.
Travis has anything like that going on?
Oh, I'm just saying, you think Asperger's is a terrible thing.
No, I don't think it's a terrible thing. That's
and
my
those
point.
people who have it, we should shun them.
No, that's my point. I don't think we should shun them. I think that they're good people, but they're a little off socially. And he seems to be like his tone, and just like you said, there's no punctuation in what he says. There's no breaks. There's no that you can't. It's from one thing to the next, dude. It's insane.
I still think he's using software for that.
All right. I don't know what Petchra Chelli is doing with his phone tonight, but it sounds great.
Yeah.
You got a new mic? What do you got? A headset? What are you doing?
No, you know what it is? I got that headset that I was using for my PS3, and I plugged it into my computer. Lo and behold, I've managed to get Skype working and everything.
It sounds.
I can hear you perfectly.
It sounds great. You sound all studio.
I know.
Fine.
He sounds so sexy.
So sexy.
Oh.
He really does. He sounds like something. Like I thought
I
he
sound
said
like
nothing.
something. Well, thanks for narrowing it down, lass.
Yeah. Well, Tiffany's on top of stuff. Tiffany's got a new man in her life. She's working on.
Oh, aye. Who's this?
Yeah, she won't tell us. It's a comic. It's another comedian.
It's just some guy. I've only been seeing him for like 2 weeks.
Here's the thing.
She's back on the chuckle effer wagon.
Have you banged him yet?
No.
Okay.
Here-
I make him wait.
Here's the thing, though. I entered a contest locally at one of the clubs that I haven't worked at in a long time, and I just found out tonight that her boyfriend is actually going to be in the
boyfriend.
Okay, the guy that you're seeing is going to be in the contest, so we're going to go head-to-head in a comedy
I
competition.
just don't like coming out with this kind of stuff because I feel like I might not be talking to him next week. So what's the point of waiting?
Will you be mad if I beat him in the competition and you're still
I
seeing
don't
him?
care. I'm gonna be cheering for.
Yeah.
What
Who are
about
you
if
going
he
to be
beats
cheering
him
for?
off?
No, let her finish. Who are you
I
going
have
to?
a really good thing that I say called "bros before hoes." So
That's not a good thing that you
Is that
say.
yours?
Yeah.
Did you coin that?
no, but it's a firm belief because I feel like people that you're dating might not be around in a week or two. So why would I ditch
True
my
that.
friends over?
I don't know when the contest is, but I'm looking for it. You got to tell me who he is at least, so I know.
I will tell you after the show.
Yeah, after the show, you'll tell
Oh
me.
my God, you're gonna ruin his set.
No,
He's
my-
gonna
No,
spend the
after-
whole gig
No.
sitting there wondering who your boyfriend
Tonight,
is.
if
He
you
won't
go
even be
to
able
s-
to concentrate.
If you go to Snappers on Friday, I'm sure he'll be there.
Ooh.
Tiffany, what is the matter with you, lass? Why is it a secret? Just tell us his friggin' name.
Why?
Say his first name.
Because we want to know.
I know, but the thing is, it's not that important. He might not be here next week.
So it doesn't matter if we know his
Yeah,
name.
it doesn't matter.
I just don't want to be someone that goes out with somebody all the time.
All right, we're not asking you to commit to the relationship. Just tell us who
I
you're
was
seeing.
single for like 2 years.
Who
That's
are you
just it.
seeing? Well, tell us.
This some guy. His name is Brian.
Brian.
Oh,
Hamilton? Brian Hamilton?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Petchra Chelli, Brian Hamilton is like this big, huge ogre of a comedian. He's crazy. No, not Brian Hamilton. Okay.
I think it's Brian Miskev.
No.
Brian Thompson.
I don't know any of those side
Brian
splitters. That's the thing.
Chelami.
I don't know any of the side splitters guys. I'm not in that clique, so that's why I'm doing the contest. And plus, they got a club in Tennessee and a club here.
He
and I
just
wanna-
worked at Snappers last weekend.
Headlining?
No.
Featuring?
No, he emceed. Paul Smith featured.
I'm gonna bust his ass in that contest. MC.
Well, he's a feature, but Bob.
I'll bust his
booked him
ass.
as an
I'm gonna
MC.
bust his ass.
No.
All right. We'll
You
see if you're
MC
still
at
dating.
Snapper sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
So does he sometimes.
Oh, okay. All right. Who are you gonna be cheering for?
You.
I'm gonna bust that ass, man.
Depends on who she's banging.
All right. I'm sorry, Petchra. we couldn't get the thing, and then the week before that whole thing, or was it 2 weeks ago?
Was it Brian Thompson?
Is it Brian? No.
No, he's the manager.
Oh, look at him. He's
Are you looking it up?
Hell yeah, Brian Harris.
Brian Harris.
No, that's a black guy.
Damn it. Oh, what's wrong with that?
Brian Dunkelman. Who is this Brian
No.
Dunkelman, isn't it?
No, it's
If his name's Dunkelman, I hate
Brian,
you.
No.
Brian Bradley.
No.
Damn, there's a lot of
Are
Brians
we
in Tampa.
really going to like go through this list?
Yes,
How boring.
that's what we're doing.
How
Is it
boring.
Brian W?
Hold on.
No.
What was he saying? What were you saying, Petchra Chelli?
Just tell us the name.
He's almost to it. I see.
Brian Sawin.
Yeah, it's Brian. Sawin.
Brian what?
Sawin.
Sawin?
All right, let's pull up a picture.
No.
Yeah, picture. Here we go.
No.
I just want to see who it is. I just want to see.
What if you don't get a good? No.
What do you mean? What if you
I
don't get it?
hate
It's his
this.
headshot. How
My
bad
mom
could it be?
doesn't even know I'm going out with him.
Oh, we can actually
She
play
knows
some
now.
of this. We can,
No.
Is that
no,
him right
it's
there?
him and with the white shirt down one by Mike.
that guy?
Hurley. Yeah.
I know that dude.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That
was
the
not
blue.
what
What's he
I was
look like?
thinking.
Look at.
Wow,
Well,
you
go
don't-
ahead. We'll put a picture of him
Yeah,
up
we're
on
gonna
there.
throw it up.
Oh my gosh, I hate you guys. Why?
Petchra Chelli, you are going to be shocked when you see this guy's picture.
Should we play a clip of his
Why
comedy?
is he not 60?
He's not.
No, well, he may dye the hair. He could.
No, I've
he's 35.
I've worked
Really,
with this
he
guy
looks
before.
much older. He needs my services. You should refer him to
Well,
me.
that's a terrible
Would
picture.
you stop that? That's awful.
That's not a good
I believe in being honest
be the
about
judge of
people.
You say it's a terrible picture, but it's the biggest picture on his website.
I'm just
it's
saying
the whole
it's
damn
not.
thing.
It doesn't like that. He's doing a smile thing. Stop.
Well, he's doing a smile thing. He's a comic.
I am just dating. I've only
What's
been
up with
dating
his
for. He's very nice.
All right, there he is.
There he is, right there.
Brian Sawin, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a nice hairline. I'll give him that.
He does have a nice hair.
How far have you gotten with him, Ben? In 2 weeks?
We have not. We don't bang.
Oh,
Have you done anything else?
My nose actually has scratches on it from making out.
What?
Whoa.
Scratches?
How do you get
No, like,
scratches?
we made out so much that my nose kind of got like raw.
What
from
is he
it.
wear a hockey mask when you guys make out? What are you doing?
Is he made out of sandpaper?
Does he not groom his nose hair? What the hell?
No, he just has a little his hair on his face.
All
Are
right,
you sure you weren't kissing a cat or something?
making out with a salt lick in the
I
backyard.
can't. You know what? You guys date people. You made out with Aneria Wilson in front of
True,
Jack's
true.
joint.
Yeah.
You made out with her.
And we
Yeah.
totally called him out on the show and gave him crap about it.
I'm also a dude, though, so it's
No,
it
I
counts
like
for it's
Brian's
cred.
very, very nice.
He
He's
seems
fine.
to be very nice.
No, he's a very nice guy.
Do we have any of his
And
comments?
he's not like he's not like a lazy loser like pot smoking comic. Not if no. offense.
Wow.
No, but I mean like.
Wow.
No, I just mean. No, you have a day job and all. Both of you guys have day jobs, but you know how some of the guys are kind of like just. You know what I mean?
What guys? You want to throw any names out
Yeah.
there?
I don't know. Like
throw
a
some
lot
names.
of the open micer guys are weird.
Okay,
people.
but he's not an open micer. He's a paid
No, but-
feature, and he's
He's a feature.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
best friends with Ron Hortman.
I'm still gonna bust his ass, and Ron can tell him that because I busted Ron's ass too.
Ron Hortman was so excited when he found out that Brian and I were going out. Like he
What?
was like, "Oh my god!" And he like made Brian call him.
Is Ron gonna be in the contest as well?
Oh, I don't know.
I hope not.
I
I'd be ashamed to bust his ass
Man,
again.
my mom doesn't even know that I'm going out with this guy.
She does now.
She does.
Thanks to Petchra Chelli. We need to have Petchra Chelli on just to get just to out people on the show.
So other than kissing him, what else have you done?
That's it.
So you're telling me you've been kissing this fella for hours, right?
Which
We
base?
don't go out every day. We've only like been out together like 4 times.
So
If you've been kissing a fella long enough that your nose is falling off, then he's probably had a little bit of a twinge in his pants at some point, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did he get a handy?
So you saying that exactly, did your hands not venture down?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
There's been some touching. Heavy petting?
Which base did you get to? Second or third?
She was in the dugout.
You know, a lady doesn't kiss and tell, my friends.
All right. So she's been to batting practice, but she hasn't played the full game yet.
I didn't realize you were a lady. Or... I'm
Bam.
being honest.
No, I'll defend Tiffany. Listen, Tiffany is.
I'm a good girl.
I'm winding her up, you big soft ass. Jesus.
She is but you do like the comics. I'll say that. You denied
don't.
it. Yes, you do. You
Well,
date
the
a lot
thing
of comics.
is, okay, listen.
date a lot
I
of
don't
comics.
like online dating. One, how am I gonna meet? It's either the martial arts douchebags that wear like those. What are those shirts that they wear? Those guys. Like,
Under Armour?
Like the tap out shirts.
Oh,
It's either
Christ.
those guys or comic guys. That's who I hang out with, or chess club guys. And I tried that. Remember how that went?
How did that go?
Remember the whole threesome thing?
Was
and
there?
all that?
Oh, that's right. The crazy bitch behind the couch, right?
So that's my 3 groups of people I hang out with.
All right. Well, listen. I wish you luck with Brian. I'm still gonna smoke his
Good
ass.
luck,
I
Brian.
don't. Yeah.
It's probably going to be banging in about 8 weeks, I think is the time frame.
Depending where you are on the flow chart.
No, it's 10 weeks. 10 more weeks. He's
Can we get Brian on the show?
If him and I continue to go out, I'll get him to go on the show.
Will you really?
Yeah.
Will he talk? Will we be allowed to talk about you and him?
Can we talk with him when you're not here?
Listen,
Will you leave the room?
Hold on. I said this before, and now we have somebody calling from another goddamn country that wants to know. And I told you, people want to know this stuff. And you're like, no, they don't. I said, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Now you got somebody calling from England who says, I want to know, right? I mean,
What? Are you talking to me or him?
no, I'm talking to, well, either. Petchra Chelli, you're in agreement. You want to know. This stuff is interesting.
Well, yeah, of course I want to know. I'm interested.
Yeah, see? So what's wrong with you?
Someone's got to look out for you, Tiffany. I mean, that last fella, that bloody fella that was pushing 70, you know, I mean, Christ, I'm surprised he didn't end up on To Catch a Predator seeing you.
He was like
You know,
48.
someone's
He's
gotta look out
Chris's
for you.
age.
He was Chris's
Pushing
age.
70.
Exactly, pushing 70.
Yeah, I got,
Yeah. So if this guy and I continue to see each other in a month or 2, I'll have him be after we're actually close enough to bone. I'll have him on the show.
So it'll be
If he
pre.
gets
Does
that
he have to
far.
get to bone?
I don't know what that even
So if
means.
I have
Brian's
to feel
saying
comfortable with him.
if Brian comes on the show, then we know he's been deep inside
Listen.
Tiffany Barbee.
No, it's pre-bone. She said
Listen,
get ready
no,
to bone.
No.
Oh.
If we do it, that's when you can come on. Listen. My vagina does not need to have everything in it that people. You know what I mean?
Wait, let her speak. Go ahead. Say it again.
If I let everybody in, then I would have a lot of people in there. I can't. I have to be picky. I have to make people wait. If they can't stand the waiting, then I weed them out.
You know,
She's like, my vagina is not the warehouse of the Indiana Jones. It is not where
people
you put
know
all
how-
the relics.
People knows how to use phone booths one at a time.
No, you weed out. You weed out the players by making them wait. The players won't wait, and then the guys who care about you will.
She's right about that, though.
Aw.
Would you wait, Petchra Chelli, or what's the cutoff for you as far as like something happening?
5 minutes.
Come on, what do you know? You can't know anything in 5 minutes. Honestly.
Well,
A
you have a
week?
look at her. You think, oh, she's all right. You know? What else do you need to know?
But if a girl does it with you on like then she's done it with everybody. You know what I mean?
I don't care, though. When I go out, I don't say, oh, hello, my name's Peter. I say I'm called Alex. I don't care. I'm not in it for the
You're
long
in your
game.
player days, though. I had player days.
She's done what you've done, Petchra Chelli. She's been there.
She used to be called Blamby.
Blamby.
Now I just have better activities to do.
What? Chess club
No,
is a
I'm
better
just
activity?
saying, like, rather than dating and being a player and doing all this different stuff, now I'm just kind of like living life, and then
Good for you.
You know.
Good for you, damn it.
All right.
All right, I'm done.
So, hang on, whoa. What about this older fella? How long did he have to wait?
Yeah, that's a good. How long did he have to wait?
Like at least a month.
At least a month.
Oh, I can't believe you. Oh. That's one of my nightmares, but and you did it on purpose. Tiffany, you're not much older than me, to be honest. It stood next to each other. They'd think we're the same age because I smoke and my skin's going to shit. Now, I wouldn't be going out with someone that much older. I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
Like, what is that about?
Well, I said, what did I say to Brian? I said, I'm like, you're the youngest person I've gone out with in a quite a long time.
Yeah.
My ex-husband was my age, though.
I'm sure that made him feel great. Like he's like, well, how much younger, actually?
No, like I only marry people that are like my age, though.
You've done it once. The sample size is not large.
Holy Christ! What a fitting end to this show.
I can't believe we had to say.
Why? Look again. people want to know,
What a
and
waste
so what?
of
So what?
airtime.
But like nobody's seen you and Brian out in public.
Oh, Paul Smith saw us making out.
Well, there you go. See, so another
Oh,
comic.
he's gonna tell everybody.
Exactly.
Oh,
You don't think
perfect.
another comic's going to tell every
It's
goddamn
Paul
comic
Smith,
in town
the king
that?
of gossip.
Of course. Come on. That's
We got to the point where we're like, we don't even care. We
That's
were
the
like
strip club.
hiding. We were going around the corner and like in his car. Then we're like, I don't care. We'll just do it. Right
What are you like, 13?
I
That's
know,
so weird.
right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, but we didn't want Paul Smith to know because
We went to the skating rink, and there was an all skate, and then there was a couple skate. And we had the couple skate, and Paul Smith was over by the foosball machine, and he saw us.
Did you do it in front of Bob Burr? Did he look sad?
Bob Burr knows. Like he knew. Bob Burr. My two best friends are the only people that I told.
Yeah, he's plotting the death right now of.
No, Bob
Mr.
Burr's like, but I just
Brian.
booked him this weekend.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna book him too. All right. All right, buddy. We're at the end. Thank you so much for calling, and whatever you did with the headset, keep it up. Sounds great.
No, I will do.
All right, brother. Anything else you want to throw to Tiffany before we let you go?
Make sure he puts an hat on it.
Yeah, in a month or two. I'm sure he'll have plenty of time to shop.
I am very similar to Petchra. Like my mom today answered the phone. She goes, Tiffany, oh, is this you? And I was like, ugh. Like I do the same thing he does whenever like someone's being dumb on the phone.
I do it whenever anyone calls me. I hate. Listen, on my phone, let me just have a little look-see. I've got 38 text messages I haven't read and 11 calls that I've just ignored. And my email is all the way up to 50. It can't,
That's how I
don't
am.
care.
He's like, screw him.
I'm like that too.
You are. I never talk to you. All right, I'm done. Hey, listen, Petchra Chelli, have a great night. We'll talk to you maybe next week or whatever. Tell Brad to give us a holler if you talk to him on Twitter.
I will do.
All right, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, live from beautiful England is Petchra Chelli.
Have a good one. There
he
you go.
really knows how to dig deep, doesn't
Oh, it's
he?
awesome, dude. It's awesome. That's
He
great.
brings out the best in
I
all of us.
can't believe it.
No, as soon as he started talking, I was like, ooh, man, it sounds all nice.
He did
Very,
sound nice.
That was great. All right, great show tonight. Thanks for listening. Tiffany, sorry about that, but that was fun. See, that's what I'm saying. I like that. That's
I
good.
just feel like it was too soon to bring up.
Why?
A person.
Why is
I
it
don't
too
like
soon?
to talk about people.
I know you don't, but like again, people want to know.
I'm a very private person.
Well, you're on a podcast. How is that being a private person? All right, there we go. All right, next week on the show, Carrie White, comedian Carrie White. If you don't know him, Google him. Check out some of his stuff. He's very edgy, very raw. You might like him. It should be a great interview, and we'll catch up with him next week on the show. And then again on April 2nd, we'll have the Hooligans in here. We'll have a special hooligan show. Yeah, go ahead and start it. And that's about it. Slovak, thanks for standing us up, you rat bastard.
Get used to it.
No. Guys, we're at the end of the show. It's been a great show. It's been double special. JB, say goodbye.
Goodbye, JB.
Tiffany.
Oh, bye.
There you go. Crystal.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week right here, same station. Thanks for listening.
Tune in Friday for me and Crystal's sex show.
And me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart is for you. My soul is too. I pledge my life. One day you'll be my wife. I swear this much is true. Oh, I don't wanna love no one but you.